What's his name? I have it written down somewhere.
Tiamat?
I might not have it written down. I had to. Whatever the good dragon god is.
Bahamut?
Yeah, that guy. Gotta find if we can find him and restore whatever he needs to restore. That should be our main goal. And that way the bad dragons can stop taking over the good dragons and things will even out there. So, I mean, I don't really care where we go from here. Harry got what he wanted, which is knowledge. A whole shit ton of it. So, oh, Adam.
Yeah, you need me?
Yeah, so, fast forward, Harry's reading, he picks out the first book on top of his chest. Ooh, what's in it?
Let's see. I think there's 9 schools of magic.
5. Do you want me to make a list?
Sure.
Corresponding, so, alright, so, I'll just write it down on a piece of paper. 1 second.
Why not just make it alphabetical?
Okay, yeah, so, schools of magic.
So there's 8.
8 schools of magic.
Mm.
Okay.
Abjuration, conjuration, divination,
Enchantment, evocation, illusion, necromancy, and transmutation.
mm.
Okay, so what number was it? What you rolled? A 5?
5.
Evocation.
So, you pull a random book out of the, and that will be the spell level that it is. So it's the 6th spell level.
6 level invocation spell.
And you see a book titled Wizardry in the Real World, How to Make the Universe Work for You.
Oh, interesting.
And in it, let's see, I've got my DMG around here somewhere.
I mean, yeah, you're not wrong. Hmm. 6 level.
So if you got a spell that allowed like you to wave your hand, and it was kind of like vicious mockery, but it's more pointed to a subject, would you use that spell, or do you take too much fun in doing it yourself?
Say again?
Like, let's say you had a spell that's somewhat similar to vicious mockery, right? But all it does is just make fun of and berate the person.
Mm-hmm.
Would you take that and use that as a spell, or do you take too much joy in doing it yourself?
Well, I would use the spell, and then I myself would do it also.
No, save the spell for the people who you deem not even worth your time.
Also that. Okay, so here are 6 level evocation spells. Blade Barrier, Chain Lightning, Contingency, Freezing Sphere, Heal, Sunbeam, and Wall of Ice.
Okay,
Heal,
now.
really?
Heal, yeah.
Are those all wizard spells, though?
Oh. Filter that. Wizard.
Wonder if Donjon.
Just
John John would, but I think you have to also make it filter so it's only the
Chain
regular
Lightning. Chain Lightning, Contingency, Freezing Sphere, Sunbeam, and Wall of Ice. Are all 6 level evocation spells for wizards.
Alright. So, you pull one out, and you see the guy starts off about the giving lights of the sun and how they generally provide life to most things. In fact, the sun is the reason life even exists in this world.
Mm-hmm.
Take it and somehow convert it into energy, and then we eat the plants, and so does everything else. And sometimes the things eat the things that eat the plants, but everything eventually leads back to the sun.
Well, let's skip this bullshit. Get right to the good stuff.
Anyway, it teaches you how to cast Sunbeam as a 6th level spell.
Well, alright. Sunbeam it is. Very fun. I like light, I guess.
I
Okay.
believe there's a certain amount of time it takes based on the level of spell.
Okay, I will add Sunbeam. Well, it is a action, duration up to 1 minute. I can concentrate up to 1 minute on the spell. A brilliant light flashes out of your hand in a 5-foot wide, 60-long-foot line. Each creature in the line must make a Constitution saving throw. On a failed save, a creature takes 6d8 radiant damage and is blinded until next turn. On a successful save, it takes half as much damage and isn't blinded by the spell. Undead and oozes have disadvantage. You can create a new line of radiance as your action on any turn until the spell ends. For the duration, a mote of brilliant radiance shines in your hand. It sheds bright light in a 30-foot radius, a dim light an additional 30 feet. The light is sunlight.
Alrighty, so you pull out this book and you start scribbling down some notes from the original author, and it's a bit hard to decipher what he does since most spell slots, or I guess casting the spells, is very personal. Each person has just a little bit of a hint of their own style to the incantation.
Mm-hmm. Now, is this a baby's first sunbeam? Does it come with Does it come with a magnifying glass in the kit, or is that sold separately?
No, it comes with the kit of words, and you'll have to find your own magnifying glass.
Oh, rats. Okay.
Mechanic-wise, for every level of the spell, it takes 2 hours and costs 50 gold pieces. For a 6th level spell, that would be 12 hours and 300 gold pieces.
Well.
Luckily for you, there is a Arcanum in this castle for you to practice spells willy-nilly and not do too much damage.
Okay, well, I'll head over there. Great. Yeah. Head over there. Cool. Barry's gonna go to the Arcanum.
Alright. Alright, you guys see the wizard kind of humming over his book and, I see, what kind of verbal components is what? No. Okay. Maybe, somewhere, where can I go? And you just see him start walking off out of this library. Completely ignorant of the rest of you guys even being here.
Before he leaves, says, peace out, and then leaves.
Keep out.
Peace out.
Peace out. Let's say keep out of where?
Also, Naughty,
Yes.
I got the lavender.
Thank you.
Welcome.
Anyway, Rannick, you were looking for recordings of people drawing on godly magic that wasn't exactly handed to them or somehow channeled to them and was either a freak of an accident or intentional. However, you rolled a 10, even with advantage.
I don't think I rolled. I think you should try again.
What?
Natty, you were originally looking for any information on Vecna. You, kind of in a roundabout way, you figured out that he's rather a new god, and there isn't much written about him, which means he's not exactly established. There's not much writings and history on him. One that makes it very difficult for you guys to track him down or even figure out where the fuck he exists at in the first place. And whether or not he has a certain weakness or not. You then started looking for legendary artifacts, which you found an entire section dedicated to most of them. You'll figure out that you have quite a few of them, actually. Or at least know where they are. And that Remen has a good deal of them as well.
Would there be any in that square that was in her palm?
What?
So she's looking for the area of the map that got burned onto her.
I mean, you were looking for that last time, but you found, people or the brands have sometimes been maps, but there's no specific answer for your brand.
No, is there known to be a weapon in that area of the map?
Oh, no, and it actually seems to be rather empty.
Okay.
Whatever the thing was that you touched either wasn't a legendary artifact from one of the gods, or could be one of them that has been relocated since one of these books was written. But you'd have no way of knowing specifics.
All right, and then she'll just go and start doing she already knows most of this, but she just wants to do general research to see any benefits that they can have going up against undead and stuff like that.
I mean, it really depends on which weapon you're using. A Staff of Vecna is going to not do anything special to undead. In fact, it creates them. Whereas
Well, if my mom has anything to say about it, she brought me into this world. Apparently she can take me out, so I didn't know if
Yeah, no, that's not how this world works. Your mom is not a DM, so let's get her opinions out of here. Or her threats.
In fiction, she's actually running her own DM camp, or her own Dungeons and Dragons campaign.
she made a shitty character.
In the Dungeons and Dragons campaign, she's running a Dungeons and Dragons campaign.
She's in this world and she's the DM for a normal human campaign.
Yes.
But yeah, it really depends. Weapon of the Raven Queen is specifically tailored to destroy undead like that.
And that one was, I think we said last time that one was already found. We'd known or seen something like that.
Not the Raven Queens, no.
No, that
We
was a
found-
location. That was an area that we had to go to that was far away, right?
No, that was a sort of Koss, who was the lieutenant of Vecna.
Which is all the way down in Isthmus, in the middle of nowhere, down here.
It's down in the Viridian Expanse, which there isn't anything charted down there.
Oh, in the sea. Okay, in the water. You're talking
Oh yeah, way in the bottom left of the map.
it's it actually in the water type part. Or are we talking
The Viridian Expanse is unmapped, not uninhabited.
Okay, so that's actually in the water area. Okay.
So fish people is what you're saying.
Maybe.
Oh yes, fish people.
Maybe weird, hard blizzard people with blue scales that like fighting.
So fish people. Wait, what they're called?
Do you like the term mer people? Come on.
No, there's an actual
That's
term
not your
for it.
type.
All right. So is there anything describing where the Raven Queen's artifact item bullshit might be?
The most recent entry would be the question of not whether these artifacts still exist, since Raven Queen is thought to be not a dead god per se, because they don't believe gods can be dead, but withdrawn, reserved, unreachable. These are all words used to describe the Raven Queen.
I mean, we've dealt with some unreachable god, and they still seem to have active artifacts. So
I don't think you actually have.
The hammer still worked, and he was gone.
Oh, that's true. So yeah, there's a very good possibility that the Raven's Queen's legendary artifacts are still out there and kicking.
But there's no info.
Yeah. More like I gave Mike the job to make all this shit up, and he didn't show up this week.
What a dick!
Right?
Did he just have something come up?
He's sick.
That
Yeah,
sucks.
he was.
I saw a message. I never actually went and read it.
It was just Mike saying he won't be here. He's got the flus.
Oh no.
Apparently
And
he
then-
didn't make it to the other one either, so...
Parthian, what you were looking for was a ritual of some kind that would allow you to talk to Arthurus without actually killing you.
Parthian, you're muted. You didn't know.
Oh, no, I wasn't even talking. I was looking up what the fish people meant. Still on the fish people thing. But yeah, I was looking up soul stones and stuff. I remember.
So, yeah, that's what you guys were looking for. Some of you with varying successes. Some had higher investigation rolls than others.
Finally.
What's the plan? Paint us a word picture, Adam.
Well, you can see Rennick, Parthian, and Nadi kind of pulling books down from these, not even books, mostly pamphlets, papers, writings that are all jumbled together and don't really have a order to things, let alone an index where you could just find something in the book. And Perry himself is in the middle of a large stone room with some training dummies. And you can see him like reach out his hand and a little poof flame comes out. As he practices trying to get this sunbeam to work.
Well, that was shit. Gotta really practice this thing. Perry looks around and see if he notices any, like, evocation-looking wizards.
There seems to be a rather small halfling practicing fireballs off in the distance.
Ooh.
But these fireballs are not ones you're used to. He seems to cast out this little bit of flame, and once it reaches his target, it attaches to him. Stays there for a few seconds, maybe 10, and then explodes later.
Wow. Fancy. Okay. Yeah, Perry's gonna walk over to him. Excuse me, friend. I see you're casting some sort of awesome, very cool fireball. I was wondering...
That's great.
That is perfect. I was wondering if you could help me master this, well, it's a sunlight spell, sunbeam.
Yeah, it's called Sunbeam there, you mister.
Yeah? Are you some sort of, like, urchin rapscallion wizard? Because that would be fun.
I'm a wizard.
Yep, you did call me Mister in sort of like a Cockney young child accent.
Why would I call you a mister in any other way? Aren't you that?
I suppose. I'm just hoping you're some like Oliver Twist character. That would be real fun.
Is he a buddy you went to school with?
Yes, Oliver Twist. He was a rogue.
They have school for rogues?
They do. It's it's a charter school. Anywho, this is now canon. Anyway, I was wondering if you could teach me about how to do the whole evocation thing. You see, I'm a I'm not used to the evocation stuff.
I'm a master of evocation arts, and you can see him kind of throw out his hand in an excited gesture as he's ecstatic to teach someone the ways of fire and lightning. And you see a little a little poof of flame fly out from his fingers. It attaches to a doll not too like 10, 15 feet from you. He's like, "Oh, I can run."
Okay.
Roll me a dex save.
Oh boy. Ooh! Boy!
Oh my god.
Hey!
I know, grab a beer.
That's a crit.
That's dexterity. That's not a dex save.
That's still
So
a
would he
crit.
be even higher?
Was me higher.
So, no one knows how you do it, Perry.
Mhm.
But you seem to scramble and lay yourself flat against the ground as this fireball explodes off the dummy and completely singes and chars it, and even blows away a few of its features. As you lift up your head, you're completely fine. You don't have a mark on you, and you can see the halfling kind of grinning at you with a very sooty face. Yeah, I'm still getting the hang of some stuff myself.
Yeah, I can see that. Not quite the grizzled expert I see. That's okay. Neither am I. I mean, not at evocation anyway. I'm a master.
Oh, I mean, I am a master of the evocation arts, but this is my own little twist on it.
I can see that. Not quite perfected. That's okay.
You can see him shake his hand a little bit. And yeah, it's got a few kinks in it.
Yeah, we all have our down moments. That's totally fine. Anywho, I was wondering, like, could we get to the, this whole thing with, teaching me so I can move on with the story?
Oh, I'm sorry, you got somewhere important to be.
Kind of just like a main character.
Well, isn't everybody the main character on story?
Wow, deep. Also, don't care.
Well, it's kind of rude, but I mean, I guess I could show you for a hefty price now.
Oh, goodness. Well, what will it cost?
What spell you looking to learn?
Sunbeam.
Oh, we said that, didn't we? Whoops. So that's pretty high level, spell. It takes time and practice, and it's not the easiest thing to master. And, well, you seem to be, pretty important, Mr.
Perry. Perry Hotter.
Well, obviously, I can see by your stature you think you're hot shit.
Well, maybe not the hottest shit, but
So
I
I'll make you a trade.
like an 89 and of 100.
I'll teach you a 6th level spell for a 6th level spell.
Oh, sure. You got a sapphire laying around anywhere?
I mean, I could. If I was a person who kept valuables on me at all times.
Well,
Your rogue friend's not around, is he?
nope. I'll tell you what. You find me sapphire, and I will...
Okay, and you can just see him pull out a sapphire.
Yeah, I fucking thought. Dick, anywho, this one's called Instant Summons. And how, can I, is he wearing anything, like, specific, or, like, interesting? Like, what's he look like?
You see he's actually clad in a very cured, tight leather robe. It's a full body robe. And, well, you've seen leather armor before. But this thing seems to be almost rigid in place, like it had been left in the oven too long. And it's very, very sturdy, probably because he regularly blows himself up with fireballs.
Okay, so this will only take a minute, and
Minute's a long time if you're fighting for your life.
Yeah, this is kind of like one of those, preparation things. You think beforehand.
Hmm. Ain't been much I can't find a fireball not be useful for.
Yeah, well, how about this? After he gets the spell, he's been touching his robe this entire time,
Yeah.
and he walks away like 10 feet, and then crushes the sapphire, and the his robes appear in Perry's hand. How about that, huh?
Oh, Jesus, man. What the hell?
Man, you don't wear a whole lot underneath that, huh?
Kind of a small guy. It's, not much fits.
Yeah.
Can I have those back,
I'll
please?
tell you what, you can have him back if you teach me Sunbeam.
Do you really want a naked halfling teaching you Sunbeam?
I mean, it's better than a clothed one.
Excuse me?
Huh?
Just hand them back and I'll teach you a goddamn spell.
Alright, thank you. And he hands him back.
Alright, yeah, he'll spend the next couple hours teaching you Sunbeam.
Begrudgingly, I suppose.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
Alrighty, so do the three of you still want to research anymore? I mean, you basically have as long as this library as you want
Let's see. Anything from the other two?
until something more pressing comes up in, I don't know, 15, 20 minutes here.
Well, I mean, I didn't get very good results last time. I might as well try again.
Alrighty, roll me the investigation check again with advantage.
There's gonna be 2 10s again.
I think it was a 4 and a 10 last time.
Oh my god, why'd you have to say something?
How about you just roll again and it's day number 4 for you, buddy. There you go.
Yeah.
Alright. So you spend a couple of fruitless days looking for information about tapping into the divine more than you already know from your brief experiences of doing it yourself. And you find that come along this tiny little pamphlet. It seems to be written in... it's hard to describe. It's got branching letters with thick stumps in them, and it's basically written in a language you can understand. It's Druidic. However, Ramon there is more than happy, ecstatic even, to translate this Druidic page for you. And it tells you about how the tapping into the divine is a very misunderstood or little known school. Well, it couldn't even be called a school since the divine is usually where most people draw their powers. But if you wanted to find someone who had a working understanding of it, you would only need to look as far as your nearest tree. The druids don't actually follow gods. They don't worship beings. They are a part of nature, and thanks to their connection with it, they manage to tap into basically the divine weaves that create this world and many others. And it's through this that someone might be able to tap into a much deeper divine power. The problem is most mortals aren't physically or mentally equipped to handle such a flow of magic and information. You would need to prepare yourself somehow before you attempted to draw on these powers. But theoretically, it should be no different than casting a fireball or sprouting a flower from the ground. However, in this case, instead of casting a fireball, you're summoning a meteor from the sky and building an entire forest out of a single click. It's the magnitudes that are the problem, not the actual art. So then the book goes on to conclude that it is theoretically possible, and not really theoretically, in fact it's proven, since the gods do exist and tap into this power themselves. However, a person doing it on their own for more than a few seconds at a time is usually, if not lethal, at least very debilitating. Insanity is usually a byproduct. And mad ramblings scribbled on walls and books seems to be a very common
Oh
side
no,
effect.
that sounds familiar.
Should sound very familiar.
It's almost like you mentioned that on purpose.
Oh man, maybe.
So I need to go start hugging some trees.
I
So-
can just see Rannick looking up, totally dejected as Amon starts finishing up this book, and there's just a huge ass grin on Amon's face. He's cackling a little bit, and you
does
can
one talk to a tree?
just deadpan to Amon, like, damn it. Parthian, is there anything else you'd like to research while you're here?
I don't think so. I think I've got most of the information I needed.
Is there anyone you want to research while you're here?
Chicka bow wow.
Maybe biology?
I failed that subject.
It's not the only one.
Biology? Hello?
That was a sex joke.
No?
Oh god.
God damn it.
Sorry, Nate.
It had to be done. I understand.
He made the face.
I made the face.
I feel like for me, it's just a waiting game right now to get what I need.
Is there... Shit. Ugh. Sorry. Is there anyone that Parthian might be particularly interested in knowing something more about? Maybe people connected to him, figures he's been running across lately.
I mean, like, my mother?
You could try for her, but she's she was a high-level cleric for Arthurus back when Arthurus actually had some shred of divine power. You could research Arthurus, Abatha. These people would be important to your history. We can come back to you.
I don't know. Just don't feel like I need anything else.
Alrighty, Daddy, anything else?
She would definitely
Let's see
look at
other
Arthurus.
couple things. Alright. You would research that Arthurus was the god of righteousness and selflessness. He was basically the counterbalance to Abatha, and they had a very unique early life. Arthurus and Abatha actually used to be the twin aspects of the same thing. At least they started that way. Arthurus was chosen based on his sizable strength to become basically the peacekeeper between the gods. He was in charge of making sure disputes, arguments, disagreements, stuff like that were resolved in a righteous manner, obviously. Abatha grew jealous of his position and power, and you can assume as to where that led. She eventually lost favor with most of the gods as Arthurus constantly overshadowed her. And she basically grew into a corrupted version of herself, who always desired the things she never had. Over time, as the splintering between the gods grew worse, and Arthurus was struggling to keep straight-up fights from breaking out, even unsuccessfully once back nearly 500 years ago, 500 years ago, when Grumps himself tried to take over the pantheon of the gods by force. He was stopped by a coalition of beings. However, the book doesn't go into detail about that. Over time, as Abatha sought and grew her own power, Arthurus's domain started to weaken as she was leeching more and more of the power. They eventually split and, for all intents and purposes, became two separate gods. And ever since then, Abatha has waged a very, whatever the opposite of discreet is, overt war against Arthurus and his followers, and has mostly been winning. There's a couple of setbacks Arthurus managed to deal here and there, but by the time it gets to your day and age, Arthurus has been handily beaten and is nothing more than a shadow of his once great rule. It doesn't mention where Arthurus is now or what his state is, as the book doesn't know. Arthurus is also one of the gods considered to be unavailable at the moment.
Alrighty. I think that's actually going to be it for now.
Alrighty. So do any of you have anything else?
I suppose I'll just sort of read these books over time when I have enough money. I'm good with one spell for now.
Yeah, I mean, this is probably good stuff you could do while you're doing your long rests every night and slowly copy a spell or two per week into the book.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, the lower level spells will take, no time at all, but these higher level spells are rather draining.
Oh shoot, you know what I'm human now. I have to get rid of one of my cantrips.
I mean, you just know cantrips. You learned them.
Well, I can only have a certain amount of cantrips.
Oh, really?
Yeah, but my high elf allowed me to have an extra cantrip, so I have to get rid of one.
So you can't actually remember the cantrip anymore.
Because it was innate to my elfdom. I'll just get rid of prestidigitation. By prestidigitation, I no longer... Well, actually, I really like prestidigitation.
That's like a parry, like,
That's a
Go
parry.
for.
That's true, it's true. I never use True Strike. Fuck True Strike. Bye, True Strike.
True Strike kind of sucks. It takes up your whole action just to give you advantage on the next one.
Yeah, fuck it. Alright, cool. Bye, True Strike.
like, it's not even anybody who hits it gets advantage. It's you.
Yeah.
I don't do that.
I mean, fuck, even Fairy Fire, it lights up invisible people and gives everyone advantage.
Like, I don't fucking...
I mean, it's not a cantrip, so...
I don't really do anything, like, in battle, ever.
That's...
We noticed.
That's not my fault.
Yeah, I know.
And the critting spiders, no, definitely...
No. I mean, you are the
Spiders
DM, you can, like, change the,
No,
You
man,
can hide rolls, but
the dice fall where they may.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just a bystander.
is
here.
that true? Damn.
Well, if you guys don't have anything else, you have to decide where you're going next.
How many days has it been?
Rannick has spent 4 days here researching, so 4 days.
Perry or Parthian has his paladin
Yeah.
bullshit.
You are now a level 15 paladin, Parthian.
Wait. Did
Yeah,
we all
level
level up?
15. Yep.
We all leveled up.
Woo.
The
Maybe,
fuck?
maybe it'll be helpful when I actually get my powers back.
Oh, it feels good.
When I level up with multi-class, which one do I roll?
Whatever one you take to level in.
Alright, so paladin rolls. What does a paladin roll?
10
Parthian.
for hit
Ooh.
points. 10.
Yeah. I'll just take it's a 5, I'm assuming, for health. I'm at 100 hit points, guys.
Let's see. I get a +3 for my Constitution,
Oof.
+2 for my
I'm gonna
Toughness
take the
feat,
average.
and then +2
You
for
rolled!
my double dwarven Toughness.
Fuck off, Aaron.
So I get +7 to whatever this is going to be.
Well, technically, it's actually a +6 no matter what, because I rolled
So
a
that's
five.
18 more hit points.
Aaron, I politely said to fuck off.
So I'm at 185.
No.
I'm at 136. Because of the durable trait.
What are you at, Perry?
What does level 15 give me? I think it gives me spell slots.
Perry's at 12.
I will.
I hope to God give me spell slots.
Should I take the?
I get a spell slot. I get my level 8 spells once I get my powers back.
Alright.
Whatever.
I get a fighting style and spellcasting.
Oof. That's rough.
Yeah, it's fucking rough. I'm at.
You get like one level 1 spell though. At least you can cast
It's
Cure
more than what I have now.
All right. Let's see what spell.
So, hey guys, what should I pick for my fighting styles? Defense. While I'm wearing armor, I gain 1 bonus to my AC. When you're wielding a melee weapon in one hand and no other weapons, gain +2 to damage. That might be good with my sword, I guess.
Yeah, because if you use your
Oh,
sword,
shit.
that's the only one you're using. That's probably your best bet.
Either that or protection.
Don't you have to have a
You
shield
even
for that?
use a shield? Yeah.
Oh
you
yeah,
have
you
a
see,
shield.
yeah. So it's only dueling that I can use.
Hey guys, should I get Demiplane, Incendiary Cloud, or Maze?
What do they do?
Maze, you banish a creature that you see within range to a labyrinthian demiplane. The target remains there duration until it escapes the maze. The target can use its action to attempt to escape. When it does so, it makes a DC 20 intelligence check. If it succeeds, it escapes, and the spell
Why
ends.
do I have no fucking spell slots? Other than the fact why I
And Thorin would have been stuck in there forever.
Oh yeah, you've been fucking done. Incendiary Cloud
I mean, he
appears
fucking crits everything.
if they Incendiary Cloud deals 10d8 fire damage on a failed save, and half as much damage on a 150 feet. Demiplane is you create a shadowy door on a flat, solid surface that you see within range. The door is large enough to allow medium creatures to pass through. When opened, the door leads to a demiplane that appears to be an empty room 30 feet in each dimension, made of wood or stone. When the spell ends, the door disappears, and any creature or objects inside the demiplane remain trapped there, as the door also disappears from the other side. Each time you cast a spell, you create a new demiplane, or have the shadow door connect to a demiplane you created with the previous casting a spell.
So basically,
Yeah.
make a prison, burn shit, or banish someone.
Additionally, if you know the nature of and contents of a demiplane created by a casting of the spell by another creature, you can have the shadowy door connect to its demiplane instead. Interesting.
Man, the level 15 kind of sucks. The Vengeance Paladin. Feels bad.
Let's see, at my level 8 spells, I get Anti-Magic Field, Control Weather, Earthquake, and Holy Aura.
I get a level 4 spell slot. And Soul of Vengeance. Vengeance!
I also get one more prepared spell.
I'm leaning towards Maze. Seems like a parry thing.
What's the cloud?
Incendiary Cloud is 10d8 fire damage,
And it's in a radius of...
20 feet.
It's not bad damage. It's pretty solid.
Solid damage. Do you want me to go damage, or do you want me to go banishment?
It's up to you. All of them would be good. I mean, what are those 8th level spells?
Mm-hmm.
You only get a choice of 3.
Yeah. Conjuration Wizard, I only get 3.
Oh.
So the only 3 8th level spells Conjuration Wizard get.
Unless you manage to roll really good on one of your books.
Yes. There's even less 9 level Wizards Conjuration spells. I think it's only Wish, which granted is a very is a
Wish is OP as fuck.
like fucking powerful spell. Okay.
Yeah, my 9th level spells, I get Astral Projection, Gate, Mass Heal, and True Resurrection.
Yeah. What's True Resurrection? Jesus, 200 years? Holy fuck.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
Fucking insane. Yeah, that's an insane spell. But, question. Since you lost your holy deity, can you even cast spells anymore?
Yeah, we're working on it.
Not at the moment.
Damn.
I need to go find a tree to hug.
Maybe you can worship Pan.
I mean, maybe not a good idea. He even died in the Percy Jackson books.
Hey, Pan's wonderful. Pan's a god in this world, right?
There is a god of nature.
Did you say Banishment was an 8th level spell for you?
It's a different kind of banishment. But it basically banishes people. I mean,
I mean, I have Banishment.
yeah, me too. That's what, 3rd, 4th level
Fourth.
spell.
Yeah. And mine's always prepared. Feels good.
So I get Earthquake now, so once I get my powers back, so I can basically just rip open the earth.
Yes. Also, Maze really fits into the whole, parry hotter, like, tricking people sort of thing.
So does that room one too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the room one would be like, I could trick someone to walk into it and then just...
You are like, I mean, you do illusions and shit, right? No, I mean, conjuration really doesn't do much.
Mm-hmm.
Are illusions their own school?
Yeah.
Oh,
Illusion
okay.
Stones.
I wasn't sure if that'd be kind of lumped in with conjuration.
They're sort of the same thing. But Perry would take offense to that. There's a lot of, like, it's pretty hotly, there's a lot of rivalry, like, between Illusion House and Conjuration House on the campus of Magic School. There's quite a rivalry there.
So with Earthquake, I can collapse buildings on people, and it's a DC 20 strength check.
Fucking hell.
Let's not give you your spells back.
But I get anti-magic field now.
Yeah. See, that's been your whole problem. You couldn't turn off the anti-magic field.
Now I have control over it, so I turned it off. Okay, we're good.
Now you have all these spell slots back,
Woo!
Can't
but
even
not your spells.
Did you see what I rolled for my health?
No.
You rolled max?
I rolled max.
Jesus.
Oh god.
I'm at
I mean,
185.
it's like 16.
Jesus Christ.
I see Perry and Parthian rolled minimum.
Yeah.
I'm at 78.
You're at 70? 78?
So
I could take
activate
78
the durable
damage.
feature, so whenever I roll hit die, hey, it's actually always double my constitution, no matter what.
Wow.
That's
awesome.
That's a feat.
It's like +6.
Let's see. Feats. Durable. Oh, it's not even in the fucking Roll 20.
Is this the D&D, or the D&D wiki feed again?
I like feats.
No.
I'm sure
Wink.
you do.
Wink.
You just seem to be the fetish guy, Nate.
That's what I'm gonna be. I'm fine with my roll.
Feats. Durable. Increase your constitution by 1. When you roll hit die to regain hit max hit points, the minimum number of hit points you regain equals twice your constitution. That's not for leveling, that's just when you roll a hit die to heal.
Oh, come on, man. Feels bad.
I wasn't sure if it was just some broken homebrew feat, so I needed to look it up, because if it was going to give me more health, I needed it. Because we get another feat or score bonus on the next level.
Then I guess it's 134 health.
But yeah, if I roll good enough next level, I can break 200. Control weather. You take control of the weather within 5 miles of you.
Yep.
For 8 hours.
Do you have 8th level spells now?
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus.
You're never getting your spells back, bro.
I'm gonna make it happen. I was waiting
Better-
for these ones the entire campaign.
Better hug the tree real hard then, baby.
Oh, I'm gonna hug that tree real good.
Ooh.
Taking a page out of Nate's book.
Wait, was somebody saying something I need to click a macro for?
No.
Yes.
That's one and one.
Adam, I need your help.
No.
That's 2 and 1.
DM counts for 2. But only when it's something I want.
Alright, I've got my stuff figured out. For the most part, please.
Control weather seems more of situational.
Now, what do you consider weather? Like hurricane?
I can... So it sounds like I can escalate the weather from what it currently is.
Interesting.
When you change the weather conditions, find a condition current Find a current condition on the following tables and change it stage 1 by 1 up or down.
Yeah, that's kind of situational.
Yeah. So like
Hey, Adam.
if it's raining,
Yeah.
I can... Go ahead.
Uh, so with my School of Conjuration, I have this thing called Durable Summons. If I use that on my Unseen Servant, he has 30 temporary hit points, right? So any creature I summon or create with the Conjuration spell has 30 temporary hit points.
Okay, then he probably has 30 hit points.
Okay, cool. Just wanted to check.
Are you
if
making
we're
a
allowed.
meat shield?
Yeah, Meat Shield.
Your dick.
Hans is my...
Hans, protect me!
Hans! Yeah.
Protect me, minion!
So is Faithful Hound. It's wonderful. Very temporary hit point.
See, Holy Aura seems like it'd be useful. Divine Light washes that. Hang on, I'll just put it in.
Hmm. That's awesome, yeah. That's super useful.
And of course,
Jesus
anti-magic field.
Christ. When a fiend or undead hits an affected creature with a melee attack, the aura flashes with brilliant light. The attacker must succeed on a Constitution saving throw, be blinded until the spell ends.
And good luck on an undead making a Constitution save.
Hmm?
Don't they have like a negative in Constitution? Or, you know, most of them. So the anti-magic field is invisible. So I'm just going to use that and then stand next to Perry the whole time. Just to fuck with him.
Something's not working. I think I have performance anxiety.
Spells can't be cast, summoned creatures disappear, and even magic items become mundane.
Oh.
I thought you said dragon bone for a second.
Show me the macro.
Aaron's got his finger on the trigger waiting.
I mean, you guys still have stuff for you to do.
Like what?
Well, Natty has stuff for her to do.
I was gonna say, like, I don't got shit. I'm waiting. So
Riddick needs to go commune with nature.
I'm a druid.
hey, okay, John. Specifically, you said specifically something furry related. You need to fucking do the macro.
Jesus,
Wait,
Nate,
yeah.
Nate, just pull up some fucking furry
Oh.
porn on your other screen here and be fine. That way we don't have to deal with it.
I'm so happy to have two screens now because I can just have that on the other screen.
Dude, I can't go back.
Right?
I need
It was
another one.
torture.
I
Anyway,
need like
what do you
2
guys
or
gonna
3
do?
more.
Get it one of those flight simulator setups.
Yes.
Perry wants to make some money because he realizes that he kind of needs it.
You guys have a lot of gold in the bag.
Yeah.
Gold that does he have access to?
The bag of holding, yeah, everyone should have access. I mean, if you let Perry have access to it.
Perry still is unaware of the bag of holding.
And I don't think I want to make him aware of it.
So he's gonna go to the job listing and see if like anyone's paying a bunch of money for something.
So how cheap is Perry?
Very.
Ooh, I'm a level 15 wizard, so pretty not cheap.
So you're looking for maybe 50, 100 gold at least?
Yeah, something like that.
Alrighty. So you see a couple postings. Anything of that nature seems to not exist since this is a well-policed town.
Damn. Okay. Any less paying jobs?
There's a couple for hired help, maybe carry some supplies from one point A to point B, help a farmer dig out some ditches for the next couple weeks, paying a copper piece a day.
Okay. Not much of a manual labor guy. We can skip those.
Okay, there's one for looking for a baker's apprentice, someone to help him in the hot ovens all day, baking bread for the townsfolk.
Hmm. I'm gonna go ahead and, you know, try to find the best, um, uh, job for Perry. If not, I'm taking the baker one.
What would be the best job for Perry, other than one that just pays him to exist?
I mean, that would be the best one for Perry. I don't know, party planner?
Alrighty, you look through quite a few job postings in the city, as most people don't look for a party planner. They usually have someone in mind, but you finally find one down at the bottom edge of a group of guys looking for a party planner to help them throw the wildest rager on this side of the seas.
Okay. Alright. I take it.
Okay, yeah, pick it up. It's got an address on it, a time that they would be available for you to knock, and they would most likely answer.
Mm-hmm.
And that time is just coming up for you.
Okay. So, I head over to their house.
All right. So yeah, you get up, and it's you start heading towards the more industrial and storage side of the city. The street seems to be, it gives way to from a stone path to more of a dirt path, then down to a mud path, and finally nothing more than a not a mud path, but just people walking through ruts and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
And you finally come upon this large warehouse that seems to be a bit run down. A window is boarded up in the ceiling, and there's boards on the door, and you knock on it, and you hear a gruff voice from the inside like, "Hey, who's there?"
You were looking for a party planner?
What? Oh, yeah, are you, and you can see it opens up, and it's a bigger guy with a very gruff looking beard. His clothes are kind of tattered and bleached, as it seems he is probably a sailor. It's like, I guess you look like the type.
Yeah. I thank you.
Yeah, so let me just invite you in. This is the place where we'll be having the get-together. It's nice and out of the way, probably won't have much, police presence, you know what I mean?
Yeah, spacious, rustic, it's charming. Yeah, definitely.
Yes, and see, I was thinking up over here we could have like a crystal ball, and then we would like shine
Mm-hmm.
some I don't know, magic light at it, and it would have a kaleidoscope across the walls.
Okay, hold your horses there, Kimasabi. So what kind of on, let's talk about the pay.
I mean, we'll be charging a entrance fee to get in the door, but you know, like you get like 20% of that. Is that okay?
Oh, I mean, 20% of like, what, like, you plan a small get together?
No, it's two copper pieces per head. Women getting free, obviously. Get some of the more needy guys trying to get in here, right?
Jeez, okay. Are you the only one here?
Well, I got a couple friends coming here in probably 10-15 minutes.
Okay, that sounds great. Perfect. Why am I not? Why is that not working?
I was in your character sheet, Nate.
Oh. I cast, A's on him. Yeah, so I'm like, okay, great, 10 minutes, perfect. And, he go ahead and
Fails to save.
wonderful. Yeah, and then I kind of rummage around the warehouse and look for whatever gold he had or whatever he had available.
Alright, roll me a perception check.
Alright. Ooh!
So close, my man.
Close.
Yeah, as you start looking around the stage he was leading you to, it has a nice foyer right in front of it covering the supports underneath, and you start looking under there because it's obviously the most bestest place in this place to hide anything. And as you look under, you can see a couple daggers strapped to the bottom of the stage floor itself. And as you look back, you can hear skittering of footsteps run across the beams of this warehouse up top. As you hear these couple guys whisper like, "Dude, he fucking just took him out! Like, where the hell did Bob go? Oh god, get the fuck out of here!
Your Bob belongs to me now.
Please don't hurt us!
I am your god.
You're just a high-level wizard, get the fuck out of here!"
There's no gods above me. And, I use prestidigitation to make like the lights kind of like go down and like do that thing where like it looks like a flashlight is below your face.
Okay.
Fear me.
What the hell, man? We just wanted a fucking event planner so we could sell some drugs.
Yeah, well, that's a bad thing to do. So
You just teleported that dude to like, where the hell did you even take him?
he belongs to me now because you guys are bad people, and I am a hero.
Oh god, I'm gonna go find the guard. Even the jail cell's better than being dead.
I use benign teleportation to move up to where they are. All right, hold your horses. What's
So you teleport up to the rafters where these two younger men are, and you can see them scrambling towards some ropes down at the other end of the warehouse to try to get down. And as you pop up there, one of them freaks out and starts falling over his feet, and you can see him try to reach for the edge.
Oh God!
And you see him fall to 30 feet to the ground below.
Okay, that was not intentional.
And you can hear him bones snap as he pummels into the ground, and you can hear just him groaning in pain down there. His other friend is like, "Oh God, no, please."
Okay, let's relax, chill out. Goodness, this went sideways.
"You were killing me and my friends," and he's gonna run at you.
I
He doesn't hit you with a 14 as he tries to stab you with this little dagger that you look at it as he tries to step towards you,
Mhm.
and the hilt has obviously been broken very recently as rope is currently tying this blade into it, and the dagger itself is actually quite rusted and dull. You don't really think this thing could hurt you, even if he did manage to stab you with it, which he didn't because he doesn't seem to be very good at this.
Mhm. I kind of just upset. Okay, let's calm down, relax. Let's talk it
Get the
through.
hell out of here before I have to get ugly.
Um,
Fish.
yeah, not okay. Relax. Um, I will cast.
He does 3 damage to you on the third attack.
Okay. Um, ow. Okay, kind of getting mad now. Let's not do anything we regret. Actually, you already did. So
You hurt. Give us Bob back.
yeah, probably not gonna happen while you're alive. Cast grease on the rack he's at. So go ahead and roll a dexterity saving throw from you there, Kimasabi.
Wow, he kind of slides across the wooden plank towards you, and he manages to slide straight down the middle.
Wow, dexterous.
What is your dex save?
Mine?
Or sorry, your DC for saves?
18.
Oh, it's 18.
Mm-hmm.
Never mind. He slides off to the side, or I guess he falls prone and starts sliding off the board to the side. Like, no, please don't hurt me. I
Well,
didn't mean it.
yeah, I know, but I did. I used Mage Hand to, like, push his hand off of it. Like, just kind of slowly push him, and I go, shh, 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 shh. No more dreams, just sleep.
You can see him reach for this greasy board as he starts to slip off the side. And he manages to even grab onto the board for a split second before your hand starts pricking his fingers and flying them off the board. And thanks to the greasiness of it as well, he can't hold on, and he also falls the 30 feet to the ground. And ooh, his neck snaps on impact.
Oof. Woofa doofa. That was a tough one. Anywho, I go ahead and use benign teleportation to, like, search them. I know the other's still alive, but, you know, whatever.
He can't resist you searching him.
Mm-hmm. Do I find anything, you know, like money?
Yeah, between the two of them, you find about 15 gold pieces.
All right.
And you find these little bars of black, leafish substance. There seems to be about, I don't know, half a pound of it between the two of them and scattered throughout this room as well.
Okay, let's see. Black. Like leafish? Like leaf substance?
Mhm.
Well, I'll try this later. I grab all the that I can find. And grab the daggers underneath the hidden spot, and I kind of go, okay, well, have a fun party. And I leave.
The guy is still sitting over there clutching his chest, wheezing and groaning in pain.
Mhm.
The other one's just motionless on the ground, and Bob is... He hasn't come back.
Only for 10 minutes. You'll only be trapped in a hellish labyrinth for only 10 minutes.
And as you start collecting your goods from your heist, you've got about 40 gold pieces in total, and about a pound of drugs, basically.
Cool. Awesome. Okay,
Yep, that happened.
great. So, does anyone else have any side adventures they want to go on?
Jesus
Like,
fucking
what just happened?
Christ.
I just assumed that Nate was having a side conversation, so I just went and did something completely different.
Well,
I just, in the end of this, I heard that he just had a heist, got a pound of drugs, and some gold from people.
yeah, I murdered someone in cold blood, stole their drugs and their gold. I'm chaotic neutral, whatever, man.
So did you guys actually decide where you want to go, or are we just going to do Perry adventures for a while?
Please no. Please
Well,
no.
I didn't want to make any total decisions, but I think we had signed kind of a consensus that after we were done here, we were going to start going towards the mark, right?
I don't know. I could use a couple more Perry adventures.
I only have so many, man.
Hey, this shit writes itself.
And we didn't even witness any of this, right? At least?
No,
No,
one's
he's
were
been
there.
alone.
Good.
You guys are just in the bottom of a library going through dusty old tomes.
I basically just spent an 8th level spell on some noob.
It would be even a word.
No, you probably could have casted Firebolt and had the same effect.
I'm playing pretty Calvin ball with these spell slots, boy.
You really just wanted to go out and try out this new spell you found.
I think so. I think it's kind of was just like, hey, it's here.
Sigh, sigh, sigh.
Well, okay then. As you get back into the the castle itself, you're not even stopped by the guards as you walk in, as they all notice the little marking on your cheek.
Mm-hmm.
And as you start walking through the castle halls, you'll actually see Aldrun pass by, the Golden Dragonborn. He's, Ma, I've been looking for you. Where have you been?
I actually ran into some drug dealers. I took care of them. I figured we don't want drug dealers running around. Here's their drugs. Also, compensation.
They were my dealers.
Doing a good deed.
He's gonna put his hand out and you don't have a better use of your time, as
Well-
he kind of motions for you to hand the drugs over.
Well, I did learn a new spell, and so yeah, I've bought you a couple new spells. I've been learning. I've been doing good. I'm a good boy. And I hand over the drugs.
Alright, he'll take a quick glance at him and is like, dancing night blades.
Sounds fun. I mean, bad.
And you can see him pull out a little leaflet and put it on his tongue and care to try a piece.
Well, heck yeah.
Alright, he'll hand you one. And I need you to roll me a con save.
You got it.
Just backhands you. The answer was no.
Ooh, boy.
So you put it on your tongue and you immediately pucker up, as this is probably the most sour thing you've ever tasted. And you can see Aldrin chuckle a bit. Yes, I probably had the same expression when I first tried it.
No, it's refreshing.
He doesn't answer. He just gives you a stare, just a dead stare.
Mm-hmm. Man, I do just enjoy looking into those cold eyes of yours.
He narrows them at you. Anyways, it usually induces mild hallucination, but the piece I gave you is probably not enough to induce anything other than a heightened sense of things.
Oh, can we please go on a adventure now and Perry's tripping the entire time?
With that constitution,
well, is
you
everybody
actually
ready to go?
are going to. And he please keep it together for the next 20 minutes as the two of us have been summoned.
Oh boy. Cool. By who?
Not cool. By someone that you do not wish to meet. And are you scared of dragons, Perry?
I would say like a mild phobia.
It'll probably be pretty major after this.
Yeah.
Follow me.
Okay, here we go.
Alright, and he'll lead you through. And Adam did no prep for this today, so
Mm-hmm. Oh. So what's everyone else doing?
Waiting to see how this ends.
Oh. I mean, like in character.
I don't know. Parthian, I think, wants to do a bit of, like, looking around, I guess. Just looking around town.
Okay. Fun. Sightseeing.
Yeah. I mean, it's not often you get to go to the... Well, maybe.
Probably not.
I mean, he's well-traveled, but
True.
I don't know if these people exactly like Parthian or not.
Probably have no reason to hate him.
There are reasons to hate Parthian, trust me.
Well, there's a lot of reasons to hate Perry, but he's allowed.
I mean, you killed drug dealers. That's... You remember the halfling boy, Xavier?
Mm-hmm.
Remember how he was a criminal? And how he said we used to work together?
Oh.
Yeah, people might not like me.
Well. Just don't tell him about that part. I mean, I didn't tell him about that one time I tricked a salesman. That was kind of a dick thing. Also, I mean, I really wasn't like...
Imagine people might recognize his face?
Right. Well, I mean, I murdered those guys in cold blood. I didn't even know they were drug dealers until, like, the end of it.
It just conveniently worked out.
I conveniently became the hero. I was the bad guy through most of that interaction.
You totally planted those drugs, didn't you?
No, they were there. They just happened to be drug dealers. Like, I murdered them. Like, it came out,
What's it done to the police?
Everything came out Perry, but still. Kinda was planning on murdering them no matter what. This is some Final Fantasy ass shit.
Oh, God.
I mean, yeah, it is.
Literally.
I don't know what it is about D&D, but every single time I play D&D, it makes me want to play a new Barak in HOTS so bad. I just want to
What?
play a new Barak. A new Barak.
The fuck's that?
Scarab Beetle from Warcraft.
Wow.
He was like the king of the Nerurians, and he got betrayed by Arthas, because Arthas is a fucking dick. He's the Lich King and all that. For those of you who have played WoW.
Yep.
Then he got reincarnated as an undead thrall of him, and now he serves Arthas as... I think he's the betrayer of the Nerubians, too. So, yeah.
Very interesting.
But yeah, Anubrak's cool. He's a fun tank to play.
I don't want another HOTS reference out of you for the rest of the trip, Joe.
Well,
Too
I will
bad.
pull this car around.
Yeah, you happen to stance upon this grand hallway.
Mm-hmm.
Very, very ornate and very, very black. And as you get closer, you realize it's not the architecture or the painting that's making this black, but a figure in the back of the room.
Spooky.
And as you approach, he's not the largest dragon you've ever seen, but he is the most menacing, and I need you to roll me a wisdom save.
Oh boy. Come on, listen. All right.
Not bad. Probably not enough.
Probably not enough.
Nope.
Damn. Balls.
And you were immediately frightened just by entering this room
I
of
mean,
this dragon.
I was frightened before, but now it's cemented. I lean over to Alderon. How do I say his name again?
Aldron.
Aldron. Hey Aldron,
The home of the rebels.
is it cool if I like pee my pants, or is that like a
I would be more surprised if you didn't.
okay? Cause that might like happen.
Or did happen.
Well, yeah, probably did happen. You know. I think I wore 2 pairs of underwear today.
If you wish to keep your life, I would stop talking.
Yep.
There you go. Sufficiently impressive. And here's little Perry for reference.
Aww.
But the most noticeable quality about this guy is that he seems to bleed shadow.
Oh.
You can see wisps of black smoke coil up and peel off his skin as it falls to the ground. It starts to dissipate around him. And
Ew.
even the shadows around him seem to warp and bend towards him.
Goodness. Ooh. I follow Aldron's lead. Whatever he does, I do.
And as the two of you enter the room, you can see the rest of the squires and aides and what other people are in here who help run this place immediately leave as he locks eyes on both of you walking in.
Both of us at the same time, like.
Yeah, you each get a separate eye.
Okay, good. That's what I thought.
He's a chameleon dragon.
That's really creepy.
You see his tail swish, and you see the smoke boil and spread around the room, and even see a little wave of it come towards you. And as it reaches your foot, you can feel it. It's almost bitingly cold.
Mm.
Mm.
Quite a lot.
Aldron told me he had taken a squire, and I wish to meet him. Approach, human.
Yep. Approaching. Here I go. Yep. Hello, great dragon. Great one.
As you walk by Aldron, even though he's kneeling and his head never comes up from the bow he is doing, you can hear him say in a very stern voice, "Never turn your back on him. You will become a puddle."
Mm-hmm. Perry goes, mm-hmm. So, I am. My name is Perry. Perry Hotter. As you can see, I'm a human wizard. And I have pee in my pants. Sorry. Shouldn't have said that. Anywho, I kind of tend to over-explain and ramble when I'm scared. I'm scared. Shut up now.
No, keep going. I was quite entertained.
You are scary, and I'm small, and you could probably bite me and kill me.
You're more of a nibble.
Yep. Tiny, insignificant, tiny person. Okay. Is this all you wanted, or? Cause like, I got like some books to read.
I could see you squirm a bit more.
I know the worm. Do you want to see me dance?
Very well then.
Okay.
Dance for me.
All right, here we go. Ooh.
Ooh, that's rough.
Harry like tries to be a robot, but it's like he only like he just does the arm thing, where like he spin the arm around, and that's like all he does for like 5 minutes.
So about 30 seconds into this dance, you can see he is eventually not entertained at all.
Mm-hmm.
And he puffs a bit of smoke at you. I need you to roll me a con save.
Oof. Yeah, that was bad. Ooh.
Alright, you'll take 15 points of cold and poison damage.
Oh Lord in heaven. God, why does Perry suck so bad?
And
Yeah. Ow.
after it drifts over you and he's like, not entertained.
Yeah, I'm not a great dancer. I should have warned you about that.
Then what are you good at to justify your position in my court?
Great at spells. I'm quite an accomplished conjuration wizard. I know a lot about history and arcana, religion. I'm quite schooled. I have at least, 200 years of knowledge.
You're a human.
Yep.
Do not lie to my face.
Well, actually, I was once an elf, believe it or not.
Roll me persuasion with advantage.
Okay.
Oh, Jesus.
Dude, it is not your day.
You can feel the dragon gets up right next to you, and his largest teeth is basically scraping your ear, and you can feel it draw a bit of blood. And you can hear him say, I usually melt liars.
Well, no, for real. I am friends with a cleric, who recently lost his magic. But I was friends with a cleric, and he used a spell, and one of the drawbacks of the spell is you kind of come back in a different body, and here I am. I even had like a midlife crisis and everything.
Roll me persuasion with advantage again?
Mm.
And
Ugh.
this is how Perry died.
Bit better. And you can see him draw back in intriguing. But I want to know why.
Why I died?
You've met Aldron once for 10 minutes, and he's seen fit to grant you the highest rank of his squires.
Well,
What purpose is it that you want?
well, basically my purpose for a long time is just acquiring knowledge. I'm just, I want to be...
I'm sure you already know
Yes.
I have all the knowledge in the world under this mansion of mine.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
What is it that you do to serve me?
I want to be the very best like no one ever was. Bum, 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 bum. And to be... And while being the best, I serve you. You know? You need the best, right? The best help? So...
You waste my time. I will ask you once more, wizard.
Mm-hmm.
What is it that you're doing here? If you do not give me an answer I like, Aldron will be finding a new squire.
Okay. Well, honestly, I'm kind of just a floater. Kind of hanging out with some friends, and, well, they're here because they want to kill some guy named Bremen. They don't really like him. I don't think I've met him before, but sounds like an asshole. So it's sort of a symbiotic relationship. They want to kill him, and I think that you want to kill him too, probably. He's probably a big nuisance. I'm sure you've heard of him, maybe, possibly. I mean, probably. You're
He
all-knowing
is
and
a
awesome.
bug to be squashed.
Mm-hmm. And I guess we're the fly swatter.
An apt analogy. An apt analogy. Very well. And what is it do you wish to gain in exchange for your services?
Mm, infinite power. Or knowledge. Knowledge is power. The more you know.
He's gonna roll an insight on you.
Okay.
He's going to probably succeed.
Mm-hmm.
So, was that the truth?
Yeah, that's pretty much all what Perry wants. He wants to...
You can
Yeah,
see a
whatever.
sly grin start spreading across this dragon's face, and that I can work with.
Well, good. I'm glad.
And as he says that, you hear a small twang echo out from the distance. As wow, he is hidden, so that was a bit better.
Hmm.
You feel an arrow embed itself in your back.
Oof. Oofa doofa. That one hurts. Ooh, what? Ooh.
The revenge of the drug dealers.
Oh, God.
So they do a d8 plus 5 dexterity damage from the crossbow bolt and 7d6 from their sneak attack.
Ow.
Hmm.
Well, Perry's dead.
Perry still has 29 hit points.
But he's paralyzed. Dexterity damage.
Sorry, no, it's the d8 plus 5 is the arrow.
Okay, I thought you were
But
making
use
it sound like he
dexterity.
just turned into a fucking human bag.
It's the new poison they've been working on. It just completely nullifies all of your nerves.
Mm-hmm. Well, ouch. Okay. Hey, Alderon, you got any heals?
Do you turn your back on him?
No. I just
I
shot.
will have you roll initiative.
Does
So
it-
there actually is a dude named Soprano. Nice.
So, Prano. 12.
Oof.
Who's this motherfucker?
The dude who just shot you.
Well, fuck him. Damn, I wish I didn't burn that 8-level spell slot.
Yeah, Xavier's making a comeback. Feels good, man.
On a joke. At least I'm on the dragon side.
Or are you?
I think. One of them at least.
You know, I feel like an ancient black dragon should have a higher initiative than +2.
You know, he's just not very motivated.
He's gotten fat and lazy over his centuries of ruling.
He's just kind of lost.
Or not.
Oh, Jesus.
I ain't good.
I like how an assassin gets advantage on everyone who moves before him. I mean, if he moves first, and he's gonna move last. Feels bad, man.
Feels bad.
Well, he actually automatically crits that since you were surprised and he had advantage on the roll.
Oh, fuck me.
So he's dead.
And if he's an assassin, that means...
Fuck me in the ass.
Oh, that's what he's gonna do.
So it's 13 plus 36, so add another 49 damage on top of that. No.
49?
55.
55?
Yeah,
Okay, Perry's down.
sorry.
He's down. He's already down.
Stop! He's already dead!
That's 55, okay.
Jesus, okay, I'm at negative 26.
Yeah, so you're groveling in front of this dragon and you seem to have piqued his interest and gotten on a good rapport with him, and everything just goes black for you. And I guess never mind, this scene won't happen for you.
Oh, come on, play it out. Oh, come on. Oh.
Remember how I said I was friends with Xavier before? He was my boss?
So, Perry, you eventually wake up a few hours later and the the Medi.
Yep.
Where's that place they put injured people?
Medical? Hospital.
Medical ward. There we go.
Yep.
Hospice.
I was trying to say the Medi ward, and that just sounded
Ward.
weird. Yeah. And you see Aldron standing over you like, how do you feel?
Am I at full hit points?
No, you have one.
Oh. Pretty fucking bad, man. Jeez. Well,
Well, I have good news and I have bad news.
I guess hit me with the bad news first. Just lighten the blow.
Well, we know who shot you, but we can't get to him.
So, was that both of them at the same time?
Both of them. It was just one of them.
Oh, so what's the good news?
You didn't turn your back on the dragon.
Yeah, definitely not. But, geez, turns out wherever I go, I'm gonna get shot in the fucking back. Apparently.
One shot.
You see Ranix, he's sitting in the library and he's like shot in the back, as the hair goes up on the back of his neck.
Fuck you.
Yeah, so, man, so who was it?
You tell me. He seems to have and he'll hold out a small little letter. This was attached to the arrow embedded in your back.
Okay. Perry takes it and reads it. Oh. Let's see here. It's kind of shittily written. Sorry, I gotta put on my reading glasses. Still kind of hazy. When you hurt my mistress, I'll hurt you. Consider this your only warning? Oh, goodness. Mistress. Ooh? Man, I'm having... I don't know, actually. This doesn't ring a bell. Oh. Maybe. Yeah, okay, that does ring a bell. I mean, why only me, though? That kind of sucks.
Probably because you're the only one not currently locked in the deepest parts of our vaults.
Yeah, yeah, this CB guy is kind of a piece of shit. Used to be part of the party, I don't like him.
If you're talking about the gnome, it wasn't him. It was a
No.
halfling.
It was a halfling? Oh, what, do we know what manner of creature attacked me?
I just told you, a halfling.
A halfling. Goodness. Well, that sucks. God damn, they're good, though. They fucking knocked me out real good. Hey, you wouldn't happen to have, like, any, I don't know, reinforced robes or,
Is that what mage armor is for, Nate?
well, okay, I never get a chance to cast it because I'm always getting surprise attacked, motherfucker.
The only thing I've fought
Excuse
lately.
me. I would love to catch me but I never can. One shot immediately.
Maybe don't play such a fucking squishy wizard, you piece of shit.
Harry is literally always one shot on surprise attacks. Almost all the time. Probably about 80% of the time, Harry is one shot. Fuck.
What's hilarious is probably how true that is.
Yeah.
Because I don't think there was a single round where the spiders didn't one-shot you.
Mm-hmm. And then the dragon one-shot me.
Dude, I had to waste so many spell slots just keeping you alive.
Yeah, so, anywho, I don't know, that's just a request.
He's gonna look at you puzzled and like, isn't that what mage armor is for?
Okay, okay.
Listen here, you little shit.
I mean, look. I was surprised hacked. Okay, I can't really. In the way that the spell works, I can't really just have it on 24/7. Okay,
Sounds like you need to practice your wizarding skills.
okay. Sounds like you need to fucking shut up.
Anyways, he doesn't laugh at all. He can see him crack like a small smile. And he'll hand up a small glittering, well, I guess it's not real small. It's about form-fitted to you as if it has been specifically ordered for you. I figured you could use this. I had something made for you while you were in the town.
Oh well, that's
Probably would have come in handy in the last fight. Oh, I guess I wouldn't really call that a fight. You were unconscious and drooling on the floor.
yeah, more like a cheap shot. Kind of a bitch move. I don't know.
Almost kind of like an assassination.
Almost kind of like, I don't know. I kind of consider assassins bitches, but that's just my,
Didn't
feeling
you
on it.
just murder 3 drug dealers earlier today?
Yeah, but it wasn't assassin. I did that shit like straight up though, like a man, like a big strong man.
You took that arrow like a big
Don't
strong
fucking
man.
try me, man, bro. I will fucking take you down.
Yeah, I'll take any one of y'all. Watch me.
I like how Adam
kinda-
checked to make sure you had a second character before he did it.
I didn't know if he would actually one-shot him or not. But he'll hold up this little... Okay, I need to stop saying little. This medium-sized robe.
Mm-hmm.
It's sparkly gray with strips of gold embroidery down it.
Wow, you really captured my style. I love it.
I didn't realize you had a style.
Oof, oofa doofa. Really coming with the zingers here, man. Really.
Gold is because your patron is a gold dragonborn.
True. You're kind of kicking me while I'm down here, man. Kind of rubbing the dirt in.
I don't understand the idiom.
Well, you don't have to insult me while I'm, on
I
my.
wasn't insulting you. I was explaining to you our customs.
I mean, yeah, but I have style. Just
Oh, yes, you are very well dressed
Oh, thank
in
you.
a courtly manner, as befitting of someone of your abilities.
I mean, it's kind of an empty compliment now, but I'll accept it. Thanks.
I'm just gonna go ahead and do this again.
Your kind makes no sense.
Well, I'm emotional. I have emotions, and I just thought we're friends, and I thought you would care more, about my feelings.
Anyway, the reason I'm here is not to wish you a happy recovery. Hey, that's a 1, boys.
That is a one.
Yep. Slurp, slurp. Yeah. But to tell you that I may have found your mark. There is currently a rash of undead popping up along our southern border.
Ooh,
I thought you might be interested in it.
that it interests me a whole lot. So how much longer do I have in the hospital? Did the doctor say?
Oh, until I tell them to heal you.
Oh, well, kind of a dick move. You didn't ask them to earlier.
Oh, you're not going to enjoy this. And you can see him nod off into the side of the room, and the black dragonborn comes out, and you can see him start rubbing his hands together and
Okay.
stretching and cracking his fingers.
Okay, can I get a different doctor, or
He's the best we have.
I mean,
I assure you, every piece will probably be reattached.
okay, again, probably
Probably.
not necessary.
The Black Dragonborn just casts heal on you.
Okay. Also,
And
dick
you're at
move.
full.
He still flinches.
Yeah, you can see this Black Dragonborn reach out, and you can see him extend his claws as he reaches towards you.
Mhm.
And the only thing he does is basically touch you on your shoulder.
Okay, that was a dick move. Again, kind of don't like your guys' humor.
Are you insulting our culture?
No, just not my cup of tea.
I don't understand the idiom.
Yep. Yep. Anywho, am I full?
Yeah.
Okay. Anywho, okay. Awesome. I will go report back to my friends. I'll take the cloak. Thank you very much. Anywho, you have a wonderful day. So what's
And he kind of looks at you for a second, not really sure how to respond, and then they just walk out with no words.
man, tough crowd. So what's the cloak do?
It just looks fancy.
Yeah. It'll give you a +1 to your AC.
Mm.
And it will allow you to cast a single spell lot at any level for free once a day.
Nice.
I thought there was gonna be a but in there, like a bad thing.
But if you use it more than once ever, you die.
Okay.
Can I have the cape?
You don't even have spells.
I have 2.
Are they really spells or just abilities?
Abilities, really. Oh, that's right.
Oh, you took Paladin?
Yeah, I have. Yes, I did.
So, Joe, what you listening to? So, what you listening to?
Busted.
Doesn't sound like nothing anyway. I guess Perry goes down and reports his sudden brush with death.
Probably find Naughty just sitting on a table, just actually meditating after throwing like books aside.
Hey, Naughty. Nice to see ya. So I know where to find Rimmon. And dragons suck. I see you casting a Shield of Faith there. That's fun.
You hear a low growl as you see a half dragon walk by in these vaults. As you say, dragons suck.
I mean, sorry. Hey, I'm a squire. I'm cool, yo.
And he just walks on.
You sound defeated. Where's the pompous at?
Kinda shot out of my ass when I was almost like, well, I was. They healed me though. I was. Anyway, here's the note. I hand her the note. ZB put on the arrow.
ZB shot you?
Well, not ZB specifically, as an assassin of ZB, I guess.
Are you sure it might not just be somebody taking ZB's name?
Well, I don't know. It was It was a halfling.
Like, maybe somebody just trying to get us to go in circles.
I mean, it was a halfling. So
He's a tiefling now. You realize that, right?
yeah, no, I know. I mean, it just might be like.
And he was a gnome.
Mm-hmm.
So what's the halfling have to do with it?
I don't know. It's just the.
I'm sorry. I'm grumpy. I hate reading.
Can I
Aldron's
investigate the note?
halfling. Yeah, sure. Here's the note.
See
Parthian.
if I-
Roll me an investigation with advantage, Parthian.
Oofda.
Yeah. The writing looks kind of familiar to you. Not sure where to place it though. It's been a long time since you've seen this signature.
Hey, Rennick, is there anything you can make out from this note?
I don't know. I mean, I could give it a shot. I don't really spend much time into these kind of things.
Yeah, well, I mean, you spent more time around ZB, so...
Alrighty. So as you start investigating this note, Rennick, you start noticing as light in the library is actually magical in nature, as candles run the real risk of burning this place to the ground. And it seems to catch some invisible runes on it.
That's not right. Kind of.
Oh, there-
I just rub them off. Yeah, that's better.
oh,
There's a glare.
oh, well,
You
now
just got glitter bombed.
we'll see it more clearly now. Okay.
The rain is gone.
Can I take a look at that real quick?
Yeah, I'll hand it back over.
So it's like in a different language, right?
It's arcane, actually.
Oh. So I should be able to read it.
It's not so much a reading as it is a glyph.
Oh, well. I'm gonna try this. Can I comprehend languages even do anything?
I mean, you can already read it,
Oh.
but it's a symbol, not a series of words.
Well,
Just ask what it means.
what does it mean?
You can roll me an Arcana check.
Just did.
Oh, hey, it's a... Excuse me 1 second.
Whisper. This is where if we had some sort of brand or t-shirt, we would tell them to go to www.blank.com to get the That's a Crit Boys t-shirt.
Oh. Whiff of war.
This is my spell.
You
Quit
can
looking
see
at my
the
shit.
Oh, okay. Oh wait, no, he did. Okay, that's still bad.
So what's...
It's gonna blow up.
I mean, it could be worse.
Oh, shit. This message will now self-destruct. Oh, fuck.
You could have used symbol instead. That's just a.
Alright. Do you actually read it out loud, though, Perry?
Yes, I go, this symbol, I read, like, what it means, like, translate it, like, this message will now oh, fuck.
Alright, so all 4 of you... I guess I'm on too, technically, but he's not here. All 4 of you need to roll me the next save.
Buckets!
Hey, Perry is a Parthian's a paladin again. So guess what?
Am I a paladin again?
You are.
I mean, it's been like 4 days.
Yeah, you have all your powers back.
Oh.
And Perry rolled the Christmas trees. That's nice. Oh, Jesus.
Who?
Fuck Christmas. Halloween's the superior holiday.
Hey, fuck you guys.
Everyone but Perry makes it.
Oh, can I have advantage? I read it.
I have an inspiration and I'll let
You're
him have
holding it too.
Yeah.
You know what? You could have asked for advantage, but he gets to drink anyways because it's a natural one.
Xavier has inspiration for some reason, so Xavier's going to give it to you.
Oh, thank God.
I remember that inspiration when he tried to kill Stell. If only he would have killed Stell.
If only. So yeah, you'll get advantage, Perry, and that's a crit, boys.
That is correct.
It was really a crit either way, so.
Yeah.
I was waiting to see what crit you said.
So you I'll take 23 points of acid. Well, I guess...
I don't take any damage, thank you.
What? I can't pick. So you guys, fire damage, you'll take 23 points of fire
And
damage.
now
Then Natty
everything
doesn't
is-
take anything.
Burning.
Yeah, the table that Natty was sitting on, she kind of rolls off the back and flips it up. So it's sitting on its side as the fireball from this glyph of warding explodes around it.
How much half damage?
Yeah, 23.
Oh no, so many points of my health.
Oof. That was significant for me.
At least you were unshot.
I start snuffing out fires.
Oh, I'm at 162.
I'm 55. You can suck my dick.
guess I can use lay on hands to heal myself.
Okay, fine.
use it on me. Just to have
Guys,
insult to injury for.
God, you guys
For
really do
Perry.
suck.
Well,
You just
no,
killed
Not
a
a
whole.
bad idea.
You just killed a whole band of drug dealers that you didn't know were drug dealers.
Yeah, I did a good thing.
You get 10 hit points.
Accidentally.
Accident.
Perry,
I get 10?
you get 10 hit points.
Yay.
Quit being nice to him. Come on.
Well, she goes up and she like does the not. It's not a slap, but it's a you did a dumb thing like on his cheek. Someone booped and I can't see it.
The scroll,
Somebody probably got
said,
a whisper and we heard it over
Oh,
Nate's
what was I
mic.
gonna say?
it says something new.
Don't read out loud.
So, I mean, it's not a glyph, I don't think, right? Scroll? No, it's not. Okay. It says, we'll be making a more appropriate appearance soon. Don't get too involved lest you get an arrow in the back at the wrong time. XOXO. ZB. I added that last part. It just says it stops at the back in the air at the wrong time. I added the XOXO and the ZB thing. I just assumed.
Is there really a right time to get an arrow in the back?
There's definitely not. Well, unless you had a tumor right there and the arrow hit the tumor.
Okay, so
Interesting.
now we're being hunted.
I guess.
My former friend.
Man, this sucks. You guys... This sucks.
Hey, Perry,
Mm-hmm.
you didn't get one shot.
Hey, that's a plus.
You're still standing. You took all that damage and you're still standing.
Wow.
Congrats.
Things are really coming up, Perry. I like it. So, anywho, guys, I know where, Rumen might be. To the south border, there is a bunch of undead showing up, so I figured we go down there and check it out.
South's on the way.
We all in agreement? Go kill some zomboys?
I'm always down for killing some undead.
Alright. I like your spirit.
Re-killing the undead.
Yeah.
I know Parthian's not a fan.
Huh? What am I not a fan of?
You want to go kill some undead?
Oh yeah,
He's-
burn them.
Let's go do it.
Fuck it, yeah.
Hey, you can do that again. Hey.
Let's
Yeah.
go kill them.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Kool-Aid Man walks in. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
It's really just a really fat tiefling. Dragonborn.
Okay.
Yeah, I suggest we leave before we get yelled at for the fire.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, let's go.
I mean, are you guys going to try to put the little snuff of flames out?
I did.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, never mind. Shh. Shut up, Adam. God, so stupid.
I didn't want to say anything.
Why are you even in charge of anything?
Adam, you're not muted.
He didn't want to be.
Um,
He wanted us to feel bad, but joke's on him. I'm dead inside.
I don't really think that's a joke on me. That's...
No, the
I
joke
think
on
that's a
me.
joke on yourself.
The joke on me is my life.
Oof.
Oof.
Oof. Oof.
But wait, you know us.
Oof.
That's a big oof.
Oof.
Well, now I'm depressed for the rest of the night.
Alright.
Something
Exactly.
changed? You're actually... I thought it was just a constant.
It's just a more depressed. Like I've hit level 6 now, so that being at level 5.9. You know? Sorry. So, are you guys going after the undead or Natty? Natty's thing.
Well, at the word of that, she'd probably just go more towards the main goal.
I don't know. Maybe Natty's thing's kind of important since you did just do a bunch of research on gods and you have a godly connection, apparently.
Well, which one's closest?
Natty's thing is actually on the way.
I don't know, we'll do that
Okay.
on the way then.
Yeah, let's go.
So conveniently.
Conveniently, it changed position from the other side of the map to being on the way where we were going.
I mean, they're both south.
Yeah.
One's just,
More
less
south.
south.
Okay, so like, do we get like a cart and some?
Oh, apparently we can just wind walk
Cart.
anywhere.
Why don't we just fly there?
Oh, yeah, sounds
I
good.
really don't want to fly there though. It's
I'm
so
sorry, but Mike's voice for Amon is way better.
It is his
I know.
voice.
No, I'm fine. You guys want to let's just fly there. I can do my cloud dance. Was that better for you,
Nice.
Aaron?
I can just do my cloud dance, yeah.
That's creepy as fuck.
Okay, so after chilling out and resting and restoring hit points, we set out for Naughty Quest.
Wait, is Nate pausing and thinking about his actions before he does something?
Yes,
The fuck's wrong with you?
I'm no longer thorned.
I know, but you just teleported us like in the middle of nowhere without thinking. As
Well, he
Perry.
had a plan. It just didn't go according to plan.
There was a plan there. Alright,
Alright,
so
so we rest
I
up.
kind of want to walk. I don't want to wind walk. I kind of just want to
yeah, let's fucking take
explore
a
a bit.
cart. Yeah, let's take a cart. I have all the, you know, stuff that comes with being a squire to
You guys really want to do Perry Adventures again?
Harry Adventure.
Oh.
I don't want to wind walk there. It's just so.
Come
So
on,
high level
down
druidity?
Perry Lane.
It feels so broken-y.
Good.
I mean,
That's what the point of having them on.
Well, we could take the
Yeah.
time of actually walking there and, have me
In
reconnect
cloud
with,
form.
reconnect with my cleric powers.
I
along
would
the
also
way.
like to do some reconnecting.
Alright, we'll line up
Well,
you
fine,
and
if
Naughty
you
for
don't
the
wanna-
watch.
Take to the skies. I guess we can walk for a couple days till you guys get bored of it and come begging to me.
Sure. Let's go to the let's go to like the stable and the transport place, whatever the fuck it's called. I don't know, and grab like a cart and some horses, like a
So
luxury.
when you go to the stable, he's like, "Hey, you're going south, eh? Well, you're gonna need a boat.
Oh well.
Otherwise, you're gonna be taking probably a 2-week journey around the sea around here."
Well, let's go ahead and take a boat. Sounds fun.
Alrighty. As you get to the docks, you start looking around and looking for transports that will take you across the water, and you find finally a ferry captain that's about to depart with some goods and his crew who are willing to take on passengers. Like, well, if you want to cross the sea, it's going to be with rations and all that. It'll probably be 10 gold pieces each for each of you. Take probably 3 or 4 days.
Yeah. Well. Wow, I didn't know fairies ate that much.
Ferries? I don't understand.
Oh, sorry. You see, this is a purely audio medium. Anywho.
I'm standing right in front of you.
Yeah. No, I just assumed you were a fairy.
He's blind.
Sure, we will take passage.
Yeah, let's do it. I
Oh, I do
recently-
have to require the gold up front so I can go buy some provisions for you all.
Yeah, no worries. I recently came into some gold, actually.
Congratulations.
You're splurging for us? Thanks.
Nope. There's just my 10. Alright, you guys, come up with yours.
Well, the wizard's got his pass. How about the rest of you?
We can just cough up the gold.
I'm gonna go behind a corner somewhere so Perry can't see me, and I take out the bag of holding and give the gold to Naughty and Aaron and Amon. I mean, Rannick and Amon.
No, his name's Aaron. He's basically the same person.
Yep. In-game, Aaron is now canon.
I don't know about that.
That's what Rannick's new name is.
If I die in the game, do I die for real?
Yep.
Alright, I'm
No.
No.
We have to kill you. We have to kill you in real life. if you
Okay.
die.
I jump off a cliff.
Oh no.
A bird magically comes down and saves you as it grabs you out of the air.
Hmm.
I stab myself in the throat.
And you hear a man up screaming up on the cliff, "The eagles are coming!"
Gondor Gulturade!
As you start stabbing this dagger towards your heart, you feel it disappear in your hand, and once you open your fingers again, you see a whole bunch of bubbles.
And then
What
you
is-
realize your friends are the true treasure.
Aw. What a
Suddenly you just became suicidal, and it's kind of worrying me, Rannick. You having a problem there?
There's voices in my head!
Oh god, not this again.
You get
Okay.
used to them.
So we're all on the boat.
Yep. So Mons would be
So
like,
fast.
"So yeah, you wanna try out some nature stuff, huh?"
Oh god.
Yeah, Emmon's probably going to be like, he's going to turn into a fish and start going along with us. He probably doesn't even need to
You
take
know what?
people.
He just turns into a seal and jumps off the side of the boat.
That sounds like him.
And after
He
a
brings
few
an
minutes,
octopus up and slaps you in the face with it.
I remember that.
I'm going to toss him back into the sea when he does that.
He kind of swims up along the boat and he starts barking at Rannick.
Become a druid! Become a druid!
What
I
a
mean, he's
sorry.
probably telling you what awesome powers druids have and, how
Did just
great
turn into a
nature
seal.
is. But the only thing that you hear, Rannick, is steel barks.
Art?
You know, Reddick, you could become a wizard. I mean, there's different classes of wizard. You could be, you know, Healing
I can only
wizard.
do one at a time.
well, you know.
You could be like a cool wizard,
Those
like
don't
summon
exist.
like super awesome illusions.
You could be like me.
Or you could be like Perry.
You know, I know it's tempting. I'm very cool. You saw my mansion.
I'm gonna go find like a peaceful place and start like meditating and reaching out to nature away from Perry.
All right, you'll see him on a couple
Actually-
minutes later. Actually, gets up on the boat and he's dripping wet, and he marches up to you. He's like, "What the hell, man? I was trying to talk to you."
I don't speak seal.
Oh, that's right. You ain't one of them druids yet. Sorry. Well, anyway, and yeah, he'll help you do your thing. So roll me a religion check,
Religion?
and he will roll his nature. Yep.
Damn.
Such
He
religious.
does not have that good of a nature.
That's not terrible.
What kind of druid has that? Ugh.
You think druids would be, you know, high in nature?
Right? I mean, he does have a proficiency in it. It's just his intelligence is 0.
What's
I mean, that's an average of like a 19.
What's the druid spellcasting ability?
Wisdom.
Oh, it is.
Wisdom, yeah.
Intelligence is like only wizard and eldritch knight, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah,
And then
but Eldritch Knights have
paladins
2
are
other stats to put in.
Yeah, and eldritch knights don't get one shot.
No, they don't.
Ow.
They're really fucking hard to kill.
Guess suck.
No, you suck apparently.
It's true, but stop making me feel bad.
So he's sitting on this boat, and you can hear him like, ugh. All this metal and this wood in this boat. It's kind of hard to focus. And you're just sitting there over there peacefully, Rannick, trying to feel the, not visually, but mentally,
Spiritually.
the life forms around you. and you manage to actually tap into it for a bit. It's very fleeting, only lasting maybe a second or so, and it was very, very overwhelming. But this is the first time that you have intentionally reached it, and on your first try, no less.
Woo.
Then go ahead and roll me another one.
Just another religion.
Yep, with advantage.
15.
Alrighty. So the next day you're having a bit of trouble, and Amon is sitting there kind of smacking your fingers, and no, you got to have your hand over here. Put your finger in your nose, and put this hand in your beard. Yeah, just like that. Yeah. Let me draw this down. Yeah.
I feel
Oh,
like
sorry,
this
that's not an actual
fucking
druid
thing.
thing. Yeah. But eventually, same thing during that day. It wasn't as strong, and you could barely feel it on the edge of your mind. But you are managing to tap into this on a regular basis. And as you stretch and try out for the end of the day, you try to cast a second level spell, and it succeeds.
Woo! Second level spell. I do hold person on Perry.
Roll wisdom save, Perry.
Oh boy.
No,
Nice try, asshole.
you didn't make it.
Oh no. Good try, asshole.
It
Well,
worked.
I mean, congrats.
You can leave me alone from over there.
Yeah, I was kind of just reading a book, you dick.
No, I can't turn the page.
That would suck so bad.
Hey, can someone edge my nose? Anybody?
The manic just walks away.
Anybody?
How
Oh,
long
this
does
is
that last? 1 minute. That's not too bad.
this is the worst thing that's happened to anybody ever.
Even getting shot in the back?
And I'm not exaggerating.
Alrighty, so the third day he'll help you again with the 18, which is pretty good.
Oof.
17 is not too bad. So yeah, as you start to establish a steadier and more reliable approach to this, and roll me for the last day there, buddy.
That's better.
Woof. On the last day, you seem to get a basic understanding of how this works and how you specifically can use this to basically power yourself, and you have up to 7th level spells.
Oh, you dick. Why?
Sorry, that's how the dice fall.
You didn't roll shit. You just don't want me to have my new spells.
I've been whispering myself the whole time. John can back me up on it.
Anything you whisper at yourself, I can't see.
Oh, I thought you could see the GM rules.
Not when they're at you.
Never mind. John's not that useful.
Oh, that's not a huge surprise.
And on the 6th day,
Oh, another one?
you finally get your 8th level spells, and on the 7th day, you rest.
And on the 9th day, they ate.
You
You
missed
make
a
her
day.
listen to this.
You missed a day. You passed out from...
So I was studying a book the entire time, but the book happened to be a conjuration book, so it didn't fucking matter.
I mean, you've got 5 days now to study books.
And it
True.
takes, what, 12 hours per book?
No, it's 2 hours per spell level.
Oh, 2 hours per spell level. Okay, so...
This is a 6th level spell slot. It took
Up-
12 hours. But
up
if
to
it was
16
first, it would
hours.
take a couple.
Okay, well, I guess I'm going to roll to try to find another book. Actually,
Yeah,
does something.
you could possibly go through all those books while we're doing this.
I mean, you can cast conjuration spells.
Yeah, it wouldn't
Yeah.
actually take you gold in that much time since it's when you're on...
Yeah, but if it's already a conjuration spell, you pretty much know all of them.
Yeah, I mean, there's only so many.
Well, did you know that one? Like, you could roll to see.
There's not really a whole lot of concentration spells, honestly.
Oh, holy shit, never mind. So spells outside your spell school take double the time in gold.
Ooh.
Yes.
So it's 4 hours per spell slot.
Yeah.
Or spell level, and
So maybe not
50
all
or
of them.
100. It's 100 gold per spell level.
Yep.
4 hours and 100 gold each.
Yep.
But
Yikes.
it's also an easy way to get new. Well, not easy, but
Okay.
you can actually
So
get new spells, so that's nice.
this next book is an evocation spell.
Ooh.
Oh, again.
So roll for level 1d8.
Yeah. Should probably weight them towards first level, but we can do that later.
What should I roll 1d8?
1d8 minus 1 or something like that to weight it.
Well, he has 8th level spells now.
Okay.
No, like
Second
roll a
level.
100 and a first level spell slot's like 1 through 25, then 25
Oh, yeah, that would
through
work.
40 or something. So you get a second level spell slot,
Sure.
or a second level spell.
The most spell. So
Evocation. Let's go see what they are.
let's see. All right. Spells.
So you have Agonizer's Scorcher, Continual Flame, Darkness, Gust of Wind, Melt's Acid Arrow, Scorching Ray, Shatter, Snillick Snowball Swarm, and Warding Wind.
I see acid arrow, continual flame, darkness, gust of wind, scorching ray, and shatter.
Oh, that's because the other ones are from Xanaphar's. So yeah, Continual Flame, Darkness, Gust of Wind, Acid Arrow, Scorching Ray, and Shatter.
Darkness.
You don't have Dark Vision,
Yeah,
so
remember,
Darkness
you're a
would work.
human.
Oh, damn it.
No.
Scorching Ray.
Yeah,
That's a pretty solid one.
pretty solid.
Yeah, it's 3 different attacks that all do 2d6 each if you hit.
Yeah, it's not bad damage. I think you can do them all independently, too.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, on one target or several.
Continual flame. House acid arrow. 4d4 acid damage. And 2d4 acid damage at the end of the next turn.
Shatter, that's a pretty good one.
Shatter's pretty solid. Especially when
There's
facing
some decent ones.
3d10 thunder damage, and I think it's double when it's an inorganic creature.
Yeah. It does double against something, I know what you're talking about.
Hey, Adam.
Or they have just
Yeah.
It's disadvantage on the saving throw.
What's the weather been like?
It's getting towards fall, so it's probably a little overcast.
Well, today
And
it was
rainy.
like in the 40s. It got pretty chilly. I was wearing shorts, and it was a mistake.
Sure, I'll just take Scorching Ray.
Well, fuck you, Aaron, because you knew what I meant.
Fuck you, the weather's whatever I say it is.
And never mind then.
I'll add Scorching Ray, but I'll just remember that I can't use it yet because I haven't the appropriate time to study it.
There was something that question was supposed to mean, I didn't get it.
Well, there was a follow-up, but if it's shitty, it wouldn't happen anyways.
I'll just remember that I can't use Scorching Ray yet since I haven't spent the time to study it or
I mean,
paid
you could
to...
take the time and study it while
Yeah, it takes 8 hours and 200 gold pieces.
We're on here for, what, 7 days?
Okay, so
5.
5 days?
Yeah.
So where do I get the what's the money for?
It's for spell components.
Really? Oh, for buying the spell components necessary to
Yeah, to practice.
that makes sense. What's
You-
spell?
you-
So you have a
conveniently picked
total of
everything up.
40 hours to learn spells, and you just used 8 of them.
I need ruby dust worth 50 gold pieces.
I actually think I have that.
Well, it
I
doesn't
do.
matter what the cost of the spell is.
Huh.
It's just 100 gold pieces per spell level for you, so it's 200 gold no matter what.
Hey, guys.
I've actually got a bunch of ruby dust.
You guys got any money I could borrow?
You got any of that, gold?
Promise I won't be a dick about it.
How much do you need?
200?
I don't have that.
Shit. Okay, well, I'll probably just steal it from some hobos or something.
Don't steal it. You know what happened to the last person that stole shit?
No.
Well, apparently he's shooting arrows at you, so I can't really...
Oh, yeah. Well, he seems to be doing fine. You know, it's my ass that's grass in that equation.
Well, what if it just doubles? What if your ass is now
Flower?
field grass?
Then
It's gonna get eaten by the cattle. That sounds horrible. I'm sorry.
man, you're fucking bad at this whole, like, comforting thing.
No, I'm trying to stop you from stealing stuff.
Oh, yeah, you're bad at that too. I still feel like doing that.
If I give you my 45 gold, will you just try to not?
I'll try. Hey, Parthian.
You'll find Parthian sleeping. Like, what? What do you want?
Hey, you got any gold?
I have some gold
Where?
on my person.
Can I have it?
No. Why?
Because I need it for a spell? I'll be more useful.
Well, considering how unuseful you are right now.
Mm-hmm.
How much do you need?
Well, now you just gave me 45. Let's see. Let me pull out my abacus here.
You have an abacus?
Yeah, dude, he just pulls out his robe.
Who doesn't have an abacus these days, am I right? I need, let's see, carry the 2. 119.
Huh?
119 gold pieces, please.
I'll turn to Rand and get it. Do I give it to him?
Rannick was sleeping in the same room as you?
I mean, I'm assuming that we're all together.
It's probably like a ship barrack type deal situation.
So, what do you say?
Could be
Do I
anyway.
give it to him, Aaron? Rannick? Whatever your name is?
I mean,
Renika?
probably wouldn't hurt if he can actually be more useful.
Oh man, isn't that our last 114 gold?
It might
Sure.
be, but
Sorry, I need 119.
19 gold.
Alright, I'll give him the 119 gold, but he has to pay me back with interest.
I will literally have 0 gold after this, but okay.
You'll have to find a way to pay me back.
Don't say that, he'll steal.
Well, nope, too late. Gotta pass. Got the pass. Sorry.
What day is this, by the way? Is he currently learning this on?
This is the first day.
yeah, this is right in the beginning.
Okay, so backtrack real quick after he does that. So go ahead and do your stuff.
Okay. Yeah, I just take the time studying it. That's the only spell I want to learn today. Who cares?
You got 4 more days to learn other spells.
Yeah,
We're
just gonna
I
go
will
through
have-
each person before we switch.
I'll have to keep borrowing money.
I mean, the first day for me, I'm gonna be asleep because I don't deal with ships anymore. You know, I don't like being on ships after being,
On a ship.
tied and gagged on a ship for a long time. It wasn't fun.
And then you were kidnapped and held in one.
Yeah. So maybe it wasn't a good idea to go on the boat. But it's better than just...
Parthian afraid of boats now, too?
Parthian can't
No,
be
he's not
afraid.
afraid of boats. He's just,
Boats and
he's like,
rocks.
just a little bit motion sicknessy, you know.
Well, now do you have anything you want to do during this 5-day journey while you insist in traveling by foot? I swear, come on, guys. Just snap your fingers and a minute later we're off in the sky, floating
I
away.
wasn't the one complaining. So that first day before you actually go to pass out, can Can I try something real quick, Parthian? It
What?
might hurt.
What do you want?
She's gonna put her hands up, like in a fighting stance. Just brace yourself.
I'm not feeling too well. I don't do the ships real well, so I don't need time for this.
I guess I can ask to punch Rannick. She'll kind of put her hands down.
I mean, Rannick's always wearing armor.
Isn't he wearing armor too?
And he was asleep.
On a
Why
ship
not?
where you have no actual enemies, I don't know why you wear the uncomfortable armor the entire time.
I would not be wearing my armor. I'd be wearing, like, pajamas, because I'm asleep. Or at least trying to sleep. Except people are asking me for money and trying to hit me in the fucking head or something.
I mean, okay. Just go sleep then.
Thank you.
Hey guys, check out this spell.
Burns down the ship.
You can see a couple of rays go off into the sky, and the third one just blows up in his face.
Okay, it's not perfect yet.
Nani snaps her fingers and puts out the fire.
Thank you.
Hey, Rannick.
Hmm.
Can I hit you real quick?
Why?
I need to test something.
Hit Perry.
Perry, you owe me 45 gold.
Yes.
Where's my money?
Or you let me try something on you.
Oh, sure, yeah, hit me. Wait, hold up. Hold
Not
up,
the
hold
best
up.
choice of words.
I didn't mean that.
Oh god, he's actually doing it, boys.
So
what's
you have
your-
a 19 AC.
Alright. Ow!
So there's that, and then
Smite.
yeah,
What path of paladin are you?
it hasn't gotten to that point yet. It's just divine
It's
smite.
Oh,
I
that's
think
a
it's
third
level
level.
3.
Yeah. Never mind.
Ow! Ow! Okay, ow!
Oh.
You're like
Ah,
kick your hand a little bit, like okay, ow, that hurts.
this is the
Why
worst.
does everyone keep hurting me?
This is the worst pain.
She'll heal up 10 of that.
19 hit point. I mean, you can choose to do no damage on the unarmed strike and just do the smite damage.
That. So you'll have just 2 missing hit points.
Ow! This is the worst pain anyone's ever been in.
Okay, I think you're.
Oh!
Roll me performance, Perry.
Oh! Oh, the hurt!
How does he always roll well on these charisma checks?
I don't
He has
know.
the shittest charisma out of all of us.
Oh, it hurts! The pain.
Yeah, you see right through it, Nenny.
I'm literally gonna die.
Hey, what you doing down there on my ship? No dead people. It's a lot of paperwork when we get into port.
If he's
Yeah.
dying, I do believe we should throw him overboard.
No, wait.
Ah,
I feel
Yeah,
better.
No, I'm okay.
Nope, feeling better now. Wow, you just cured me so well. Oh, wow, what a miraculous healer. Anyway,
Thank
Good.
you, Perry.
good smite.
That was a nice fire thing.
Thanks. Want to see it again?
Can we wait till we're not on a wooden ship?
Mm. Good call.
And then yeah, you can light a. Well, try not to light a forest on fire either. But
Mm-hmm.
I'm getting the hint that he's swings for the other team.
Okay, well, I'm gonna go back to practicing the spell, up in the crow's nest, or as I call it, the magic arena.
Perry, before you do that,
Mm-hmm.
you're gonna go up to a place that's supported by a single pillar of wood
Mm-hmm.
and use fire.
Mm. That's the plan.
She's gonna kind of like have her pointer finger just kind of like in your direction. Withdraw it. Okay.
Hey, I'm the best wizard in the world. I got this.
Thumbs up. You do you, Perry. Oh God.
What?
No, it's just very. It fits pretty well.
I mean, they could be BFFs. We're both humans,
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah.
but I'm pretty sure Perry doesn't want the. He's not for the clam tram.
Hey, he can swing both ways.
Just like Thorin.
Mm-hmm.
Thorin swung always.
Thorn was pansexual. He was also
He fucked pans.
Hands were a viable option.
Wow, Nate, you're
He-
really branching out with these characters.
he was anything sexual. We'll say that.
Getting really out of your comfort zone, I see.
Yep. Yeah. I mean, Perry or
Perry.
Thorn fucked whatever the fuck he wanted to. Obviously, he was.
As long as he gave consent.
Yep.
Because
Consent.
consent is sexy.
Mm-hmm. Consent is sexy, and also snake women.
Cloacas, man.
Fucking, everything goes in and everything comes out. You know what I mean?
Why do I hang out with you guys?
Oh,
Easy
man.
cleanup, am I right?
Lack
Eh?
of friends.
Ugh.
Not a whole lot of options there, bub.
I mean,
I think
cops
we're
just
all
leave
in that
Ohio
boat, though.
and- I mean, Iowa and come to Ohio.
How is that any
Oh,
better at
Gladly
all?
welcome you in Ohio.
Good morning to you too.
Oh wait,
Ohio's great.
Good morning to you too.
Ohio gozaimasu.
Dude, if anything, I'll probably just like move back down south where I don't have to shovel snow in the winter.
I don't shovel souls now.
But then you have to shovel racism.
Oof.
Please, that's this whole country anymore.
Okay, guys, let's not get all Hillary Clinton in here.
That doesn't smell like fish.
See, that was a subversion of expectations. That's why the joke was funny.
Hey,
If you have to say the joke is funny, it's not funny.
My life's not funny.
Oof. Anyway, let's get back on track, boys. You guys are just sailing away.
Taking a nap. Mm.
All right. So, the ferry. Perry on a ferry, going to see Sherry with a berry.
Perry the fairy on a ferry.
mm-hmm. Hey, I don't take offense to that. Fairies are cool.
I summon fairies. I think you can summon fairies, actually.
Yeah, I can summon fairies.
For
Right.
some reason, just
On the
the
ship?
ferry shows up.
We're doing day 2 on the ship.
So, Perry, you want to learn more spells?
I might save that for like the last day. You guys are more willing to give me gold.
I don't know.
Can
We
I
could
learn
always
spells?
just beat it out of you instead of having you pay us back.
Yeah, we'll give you money, and in exchange, we get to hit you.
I like this.
That's how Natty did it.
I want interest.
Okay, yeah. Let's go ahead. Let's roll. You guys are willing to do the whole money exchange thing in fictions. 1. That is
Oh shit, that
Abjuration.
114 gold.
operation.
See, Mike usually kept track of the gold, and I don't know the gold amount.
Blocking,
It's in the bag of holding.
blocking,
and-
matching, and holding.
Is? Okay.
Level
Level
3
three.
apparition spell.
Let's
So-
see, we got Dispel Magic. Glyph of
It doesn't
Warding,
have the...
Magic Circle, Non-Detection, Protection from Energy, Remove Curse.
Where is it? Doesn't have the
Um,
fourth gold.
counter
Oh,
spell,
there it is.
glyph of warding, magic circle, non-detection, no detection, not yet, non-detection.
Private
Protection.
Sanctum.
Move curse.
Counterspell.
Oh wait, no, that's level 4, my bad.
Yeah.
I scrolled too far.
Can remove curses.
You have to do the r/parry.
Yeah.
Parthian.
Like you're rolling, just put in the numbers you want to do though.
Glyph of
It was 119, right?
I don't know, let's look.
1791. Good year.
Counter spell. Magic circle.
Yeah, I really like the Savanti Valley wine from that year. It just had a certain oakish, heavy flavor, you know?
I like how 3,700 of the gold in the bag of holding belongs to Stell.
Not anymore.
Yeah.
Starts now. It's all coming up Perry.
After we totally ditched him in a fucking lair.
We can
Yeah,
blame
he's
Perry for
probably
that.
pissed about that.
We can blame Naughty for that.
Yeah, we can also blame Naughty for that.
You guys want magic circle?
It's up to you.
I mean,
Hey, Glyph is warning. Glyph
So,
of warning is pretty
Perry
cool.
Perry likes to ruin fun for other people, so counterspell might be good.
It's true.
Counterspell would be good for a mage if you get into mage battles.
None of my watch.
That's yeah, that sounds like Perry.
I'm sorry, it's my turn to talk here.
No. Yeah, counter spell sounds like Perry.
Gonna go with counterspell then.
Yep, counter spell.
It's a good one to have. I think
Alrighty.
you are the only one that would have it too.
That's 300 gold there, buddy, and 12 hours.
Okay. Hey guys,
Assume the position.
I found a new spell. It's called counter spell. Very useful. But I need 300 gold.
32 minus... Oh, hours.
Can I have some gold?
Well, that seems like a decent enough request. I guess I could pitch in.
Got a one.
Cheers, John.
Cheers.
I'll give him the 300.
Alrighty.
Alright.
Alrighty, you spend most of the day practicing this spell as there's not actually really another spellcaster on the ship willing to work with you.
Mm-hmm.
Parthian probably would not... Well, he's not talking to you really, and Randic is having trouble even casting spells. So it's kind of hard to tell if you're actually doing the counter spell or if you're just waving your hands about in a funny fashion.
I come up to the guys. Hey guys, watch this. And move my hands around. Cool,
Jazz
huh?
hands.
Is that like a dance in your culture or something there, boy?
No. Yes.
Then get the fuck out of my face. I'm trying to see this shit.
Barry's just gonna go up to the, gonna go up to the crow's nest and read a romance novel. As a human, he's finding these more and more intriguing.
Oh, hello, little guy.
Hey, who said it's little? I mean, yeah, it's little. It's not. That's not a kid or
That's
something.
where his issues come from, where his feelings of inadequacy.
Probably.
Anyway, next day you can go ahead and roll for the next spell.
You guys
Oh,
tell
what
me.
about me? Well, today...
We're doing
Parthian's
person by person, dude.
Yeah.
We did all my days. Now we're doing all Perry's days. We're just so we don't jump back and forth.
No, I'm good with spell. I don't want to spend anyone else's more money. You know.
I mean, you probably get one more good one.
Or you can
Yeah, what
check
if
the
you might have rolled a really good spell that would be super useful in the fights to come, but then you're like, no, I don't know. I didn't think the 500 gold was worth our team's lives.
I'll do one more.
One more is really all the time you'd have anyway.
Ooh.
Another abjuration.
Aberration. Let's see what level.
Yeah. If you get
Ooh.
that,
Oh.
that's good. Yeah.
Like I said,
Alright, level 7 aberration spell.
Symbol. It's the only spell.
Is it? Damn.
Yes, and it's got a minute casting time.
What's it do?
It's Glyph of Warding times 10.
That actually can be really good.
That's the
Let's
spell.
see.
Here, I'll put it in chat. I have this spell.
Oh Jesus, insanity.
That's
Hopelessness.
really good.
Yeah,
That's
it's
a lot.
brutal.
Duration until dispelled.
Yep.
Hopelessness, insanity, pain. Yeah, this sounds like something Perry would have.
Hey, you can put it inside your treasure chest.
Yeah. Booby trap your shit.
True, yeah. Alright.
You have to
I can
So-
see.
check against your spell save DC to find it, so an investigation check of 19 or higher.
That's a pretty high investigation check.
Alright, well. Perry comes up to you guys one last day and asks for 700 gold.
Is this one's 400, buddy?
Oh, 400, oh.
Sorry, 1400. No, it is 7. Yeah, it's 100 per level. Sorry, you're right. 700.
I was like, okay, this is the last one I promise, guys, but I need 700 gold.
That's quite a bit to ask for.
I'm willing to work out a trade.
What else can 700 gold buy?
A lot.
Tell a poor monk girl who doesn't know the value of money.
It can buy.
A decent suit of armor.
A house like this, and then he uses magic magic.
And the boat sinks.
No,
We'd be safe if we get in the mansion quick enough.
exactly, yeah. It would. With a mansion
60
like
foot radius sphere and everyone inside the sphere is affected by the glyph.
damn.
Wait, 60 foot? Holy shit.
No, 60 foot radius, so 120 foot.
Yeah,
Jesus.
it's brutal. Death. Con save for 10d10 necrotic.
Incapacitated for 1 minute.
Yeah, it's brutal. It's just kind of situational. It's basically made for making booby traps. It's
And
not a combat spell. It's
Especially to make sure no one can fuck with you while you're
yeah.
sleeping. Cool.
Basically, give me a few days and I can get this a set of ground set up to fuck anyone up that tries to enter it.
Nice.
Do like Hallow and Symbol and
Holy shit, you can stun people for a minute.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Feels like playing against Brigitte.
Oof.
Oof.
Don't remind me.
I mean, pain is just incapacitated with excruciating pain for 1 minute.
Sounds like Brigitte.
Okay.
I feel like he'd use hopelessness a lot.
Sounds like Hots.
Okay. Cool. So.
No, overwhelmed with despair sounds like Undertale.
Never played
Mhm.
it.
Never played it.
Great game. Yeah. Well, that's
Alrighty. And on the final day, Perry, you rest as well.
Okay, Parthian is apparently wanting to do shit.
I was going to talk to Rannick about how to commune with Atheris. Because, you know, he was a priest at one point, so he might know how to talk with divine entities.
Technically never a priest.
You're very
Give a
right.
You have a priest back. Come on, man.
I have a soldier background.
Well,
But I am a man of holiness. I can help.
You do get shot there a lot.
Fuck you. Can you walk on
Not
water?
because he's so holy.
Yes, I can.
For how long?
Forever.
As long as he keeps moving.
I mean, eventually you'd have to stop, right? Because we're in the middle of the sea.
I probably go faster than the boat.
Okay, I'm gonna cast Hold Person on Naughty, and then throw her off the boat.
Natty, roll me a wisdom save.
Wait, how is he able to cast spells again?
Ooh, that's rough.
Is he communing with nature now?
Yeah,
Wait,
basically.
wait. This is
He's a
only the
druid?
second day. He can't yet.
No, I
that's
had
true.
access to second level spells on the second day.
It wasn't the second day.
That was on the third
On
day.
the first day, actually. Because the first day was the one I rolled the 25 on.
So it was the second day, yeah.
Ha, fuck you.
Well, I'm
Natty-
gonna fight him.
Yeah, you freeze in place for a bit.
I throw her off the ship.
She probably doesn't notice because she's probably in the middle of meditating.
I mean, she's gonna notice when Rannick picks her up and she can't move.
Would be like the thing, like she'd go to look up when Rannick's walking over.
Don't need none of your shit.
Can't.
Okay, back to Parthian.
Well, I've already told him what we needed to do. What do we
Yeah.
need to do for this?
Well, you can
I
always
was-
join me in some meditating.
Okay.
It's basically what I'm trying to do right now.
All right,
Hey,
I'll follow
Parth,
along.
you wanna come be part of nature too? We'll always take more of you.
I'm fine, thanks.
Well, since
Get you too.
since I'm reaching outwards for nature, but your god resides kind of inside of you, just reach deeper inside of yourself instead of outwards.
Oh.
Okay.
You're a monk. This should
That's
be like
John.
second nature.
I mean, I was actually thinking the thing that Parthian needed to do would probably be very similar to the very thing that Natty's temple is built towards.
God of bitches.
Could be, yeah. I was more thinking of like inner peace and serenity, but
That's what I said.
I was thinking, got priest guy, not the monk girl. Sorry. Priest woman, actually.
hey man, I'm just still trying to ship my fandom, so you know.
We're
it's
on a
fun
boat,
over here.
Adam. We're already sailing. Stop
I
it.
know.
Is
It's
it-
what
is
makes
it
the fun
going
even
fast?
better. No, it's probably sinking. Anyway, go ahead and roll me a religion check there, Parthian.
He's actually pretty shit at it, too.
Oof.
Ooh.
He doesn't get it.
Yeah. Rannick tells you you definitely need work on this. Do you even know how to meditate, bro?
Not really.
Go talk to Naughty. Have her teach you.
Okay. I'll go talk to Naughty.
She'll probably be more of...
She'll probably be drowning in the ocean right now.
Rannick's trying to do his own thing anyway. Get out of here, boy.
She'll probably be
Toss
more
the old man
situated
into
to
the
teach
water.
meditation.
Real quick, let's see.
Oh, that's a good one.
He just turns into a seal again when he hits the water.
God, I love tossing
You
him. Yeah, I do.
apparently are very good at it too.
I wish I could be that good as I was in religion.
Hmm.
I can only
Beautiful
toss old men, though.
Anyways, after your unfruitful 30 or 40 minutes trying to meditate with Rannick and Amon, he kind of kicks you out and says, well, basically I can't teach you how to meditate at the moment. I'm kind of busy myself. Hey, you know who's not busy? The girl over there, not doing anything.
And meditating.
Okay, I will try naughty then. I will walk up to her and,
Trying to help out your ship, Adam.
like, what does she look? What does she look like
Like naughty.
when she meditates?
Probably depends. Right now, since we're outside, it's probably something
Depends.
towards... What?
They have
That was
adult,
for Aaron.
They have adult diapers in this universe.
Yes. Preferably for your face, because all you spout is shit. God damn it. Probably sitting somewhere precarious, so all Aaron would have had to do is freeze her and poke her in the back and have her fall off the ship. So she's probably sitting on the railing.
Yeah, possibly be safe. I'll, like, nudge you a little bit.
Roll me in acrobatics there, Natty. Ooh!
I'm really good at throwing people into the water.
You can see her stumble, and you manage to hit her just as the boat rocked from a rogue wave. And you can see her start to tumble off the side, and roll me another acrobatics, Natty.
How far down is it?
It's about 10, 15 feet to the water.
Not far enough that it actually matter to you.
And how fast is the boat moving?
Maybe 40, 50 feet a second.
Not fast enough
So I
that it
can-
actually matters to you.
So she's going to choose not to succeed the next one. And just kind of fall over the side. Fall in parentheses, I guess, at this point. Does he look over the side?
Yes.
So she's basically just... I don't know if he'd be like a sprint or a jog or whatever the fuck it is, but it's a lot less precarious when people aren't poking you when you're sitting on a ledge. And she'll just run up the side of the boat.
Fucking monks things. I'm gonna be back.
Right?
Oh, sorry. Yes?
They told me I didn't know how to meditate, and they told me to come to you. Can you teach me how to meditate?
Do you know how to relax?
No.
I thought I did.
Oh, in-game. No.
That's what you're... That's where the problem starts. You need to just not... Basically for anything. Just don't.
Just don't what?
Exactly. Just nothing. What are you thinking about right now?
I don't know what is Partham thinking about right now. He's probably got a lot of things going on in his head, like, you know, he's got plans to come back to his home and...
Killed ZB. How could I do that?
Yeah, that would be on his mind.
Well, as soon as you start to reply, it's like, well, stop it. Because the first thing you need to do is be able to just breathe and not your tense... that's not even breathe, forcibly drawing in air.
Why
Relax.
is that tense?
I guess it's kind of understandable concerning, people have been dying. There's been a lot of God talk. Yeah, I can see why you're probably stressed. But you kind of need to resolve those within yourself.
Okay. Explain.
You'll see her kind of like look up for a second.
It's the sky.
Good observation. Observation. This is actually really difficult to explain. It's a lot easier when you're a child. Well, she make a look at you and then just chuckle. That was a joke. I'm sorry. Bad at that.
Okay, I got it.
Okay. I like that -1 insight.
Shut up. Wisdom shit, man.
Borrow mine.
Huh?
All I need is good saving throws on it, though.
Oh, I would have had a plus. It wouldn't have mattered. Here, sit.
I'll follow. I'll sit down. It's kind of wet.
So we're on a boat.
Yeah.
It's to be expected.
Yeah. Now what?
Well, first of all, you're... Oh gosh. I'm not sure how to get you to relax. It's different for everybody. My whole mantra is knowing yourself, and I think that's your biggest issue right now.
Well, I guess it's kind of been fuzzled with my mind, what my mind is like. There's so many thoughts going through my head.
Oh, the easiest way I can say it is find where the source of those thoughts are coming from and just kind of stop it for just a moment in time and allow yourself a little bit of peace. Because if you haven't noticed, and she'll kind of point over to where Amon is just like badgering Rannick, you're not going to get it for very long. So just take a second to breathe, relax, and just let your issues just kind of fall in the water, as you just saw.
I didn't see you fall, really. You kind of just walked up a wall. A curved wall, I might add you. So that's like not even like 90-degree angle. It's like 70-degree angle.
Is technicalities. I mean, that's really as much as I can help you. It's a person-based thing.
Okay, then. I will try it. Thanks for your help.
Can I not fall off the side of a ship this time?
I didn't mean to. I nudged you.
I'm joking. It's fine.
I'm sorry.
Joe, oh, stop it. Go try and find yourself.
With that, I leave, trying to find myself. I'm not very wise, so I don't really understand what that means.
I have a magnifying glass.
That's rude.
Thought it was funny.
I don't get it. Do I get it? I don't get it. Let's see, insight. I don't think I get it.
He got it with this. Oh no, you found a magnifying glass for your sunbeam kit. Sorry, go on.
All of them almost crits, man.
No, guys would be fucking drunk right now.
I mean, I'm
Hold
not
that
actually drinking, but...
Drink.
John, you can't just...
Adam
even
said the
an
rule
eight.
was that you have to drink when it's a drink.
You always bitched about it, though.
Well, then he kept on bitching back. So guess what? When Adam bitches, apparently he wins.
Damn right I do.
That's because
Way to scoot my average.
Adam is like the pro bitch.
I am relentless.
All this talking about
Anyways.
drinking makes me want to play Chen.
I mean, if you spend the next few days studying with Natty about how to meditate, I will give you proficiency in insight.
Like, that's gonna help, but sure.
I mean,
We'll go with that.
get rid of a negative
I mean,
1.
if you don't want the +5, man, don't have to take it.
It'd only be a +4.
I will take it, trust me.
Yeah,
I
but
will
he's gonna
take the
need a
+5
1 now,
proficiency
so the
bonus.
+5 is extra.
Yeah.
So, I guess roll me a last one. You have anything else planned for the other days? As this was basically day number 2, and you got 3 more.
There was one thing. Can paladins learn spells without taking a feat?
Paladins are locked to their spell slots, or their spells.
Ah.
Well, there goes the ideas of trying to learn spells that could increase my range.
Become a cleric.
Maybe later. If I don't die, you know. Yeah, that's really all I got. Gonna try
You
to...
prepare the list of paladin spells that are available for you to cast, choosing from the paladin spell list.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can change your list of prepared spells when you finish a long rest. Preparing a new list of paladin spells requires time spent in prayer and meditation, at least 1 minute per spell level for each spell on your list. So, nope, you get the paladin spells, and that's it.
Unless I take that feat.
Yeah, you could take some feats and learn a couple extras.
hmm
I get 2 cantrips and a first level spell.
There's like 2 or 3, I think, that let you get new spells.
It's magic initiate, that's it.
Is it? I thought there was like one or at least one more. Maybe not. I don't know.
At least magic initiate's the only one that really matters to me.
There's
that's-
one that lets you do a certain damage type and ignore all resistances to that damage, and increases your base damage from every time you roll a 1, it counts as a 2. Elemental Adapt.
Yep.
Adept.
Is that actually a thing?
Yeah, it's one of the feats. On the final day, Parthian, I will give you one more shot at that insight.
Insight or is it religion?
The insight first, since you're practicing your meditation.
Hey.
Did you click proficiency in insight?
You could do ritual caster.
Oh, no, I did not.
So that's actually a 22. Which
Ritual
is a
caster will give you a few
pretty...
more.
What?
Ritual caster is another feat you could do.
Oh, true.
But it's...
But I think ritual caster means that...
They're only ritual spells.
that spells.
No, you acquire a ritual book holding 2 first level spells of your choice.
Okay, that's not bad.
And then you can cast any ritual spells without using a spell slot.
It
But you
is
have to
a
take the time.
prerequisite of intelligence or wisdom 13 or higher. You actually have that?
You think Parthian is intelligent.
Or
Is
You
it
need
wisdom?
wisdom or intelligence.
Do you have a 13 in intelligence? No, I don't think
I
so.
have a 10.
Yeah.
I'm just average.
So you can't actually do that.
Well, what do you have, a 13 in wisdom?
No.
No.
He's got a negative in his
Yeah.
wisdom.
That's right.
So you can't actually do ritual caster, but
He's got looks. That's it.
Anyways,
if you had
you,
the stats for it.
You kind of try to copy Natty and balance yourself on a small beam in the middle of the ship because, you know, if you fuck up, you don't want to fall in the water. So, and you sit there and you try to clear your mind and get rid of the thoughts of, you know, the guilt over ZB or the dread and uncertainness of your future. And you finally actually achieve what she was telling you about, where you don't really have anything on your mind at all. And you experience a kind of bliss. Because ignorance is bliss, in a way. And
So I
yeah,
feel like how I usually feel.
but yeah, you have a moment of peace to yourself before Amon comes. You're like, hey, what you doing, boy? Get up off
As if,
that beam. I need that.
as if she saw the future.
Since he's not here, since Mike's not here, I'm just gonna keep tossing him whenever I see him.
He turns into an octopus this time and climbs up the side of the ship. And you can see him wave an octopus tentacle at you, like clenched in a little fist. But yeah, for just a few moments before Amon came over and interrupted you, you had done it. You know how to meditate now.
All right.
And on the final day, you rested as well. Natty, you have anything?
Not really. Like, she's just gonna try and do some, like, with all that's been going on, she hasn't had enough time to do actual, like, monk meditation. Like, she's done her basic,
Get my key point back shit?
like, the you do it every night at the end of the night, just kind of as a reflex. Like, you just do it. But she hasn't gone out of her way to do, like, her monkly things. And so, like, one day she'll spend, like, she won't move from a single spot for the entire day. She'll just sit there or
Man,
stand
that
there
sounds amazing.
and meditate the whole day.
That's like what I've been doing all weekend. Except instead of meditating, I've been playing video games.
Ugh. I had to
And
work
then-
today.
I think
It sucked.
the rest of it, she's gonna start, like, she's just gonna exercise and try and...
Don't want to roll any religion checks with the new paladin shit?
Well, that was kind of gonna go with the whole meditating thing with the self-reflective stuff.
Alright, go ahead and roll me a religion check.
So this is not much better than his.
Oof.
Wait, don't I get things from being a paladin?
Like what?
Skills?
Or like
Proficiencies?
Yeah,
Yeah, once you pick the class, you can pick the proficiencies in them.
Let's see.
because I didn't do any of
Paladin.
that.
Proficiencies 2 from athletics, insight, intimidation, medicine, persuasion, and religion.
What was the two before religion?
Persuasion and medicine.
Before those.
Intimidation and insight.
And then before those.
Athletics.
Athletics.
Why didn't you just ask to read the whole damn thing again?
Okay, that kind of makes sense for what's going on. So I'm going to add 5 onto that, so it'd be a 17.
Alright. So, as you're deep in your meditation, you start trying to figure out what it is on your hand, and as you start thinking about it, you realize the burn on your hand isn't actually a part of you. It's something else that's just hitching a ride. And it's... Well, it's not a bad thing. In fact, this brand seems to be pretty benign in nature, which is weird since it branded you. That usually isn't a good sign. However, you get the feeling that the power behind this is a wholly good divine being and not someone like, Vecna or Abatha or Talos or Umberly, one of the chaos or evil destruction aligned gods. And you meditate on it for a bit, but are you proficient in I guess you're proficient in religion now, but do you know anything about the gods?
Well, that was her whole thing at the, she started to read now, whereas before she just, like, translated it into, like, the newer scrolls and books and stuff, like the old copies.
Yeah.
So, like, she's starting to now with all of this going on, whereas before she just translated the words from one book to another.
Alrighty. I guess go ahead and roll me a religion check for the third day.
And then also while this is going on, because this kind of explains why the athletics bumped up, one of the days while she's meditating, she gets, like, a look of herself in the water and, like, just sees how sickly she looks being, like, extremely skinny and all that. So she's trying to, for the rest of the week, she's exercising and eating and all that.
Is that why Parthian doesn't pay attention to me anymore? Am I too skinny? Sorry. Putting my own problems on someone else projecting there. Anyway, yeah, the next day you try to think about or even communicate with this brand on your hand, but it doesn't really seem to give you anything back. And you don't learn much more than you did the day before.
So, next day.
If you want.
This is basically all she's doing is the exercising and meditating. So
I don't know, maybe she'll go talk to somebody about it.
I booped.
Sorry, I'm cleaning my glasses. Yeah, so you start narrowing it down. It is definitely one of the good aligned gods. And it seems to be more of a direction rather than a punishment. Whether that's good or bad is really to be determined, but on the surface, there's nothing bad about it, and probably would be rather helpful to figure out at least why it happened to you, if not reap the rewards of whatever is at the end of this tunnel. You guess you get the feeling that or I guess you kind of put the pieces together that Valus's weapon is the one you grabbed. Why it was sitting down there, or why it was even there in the first place, or he is a mystery to you. But you do know it's connected to Valus somehow, and whoever he was, a angel or a paladin or an angel of.
All right.
Which you were actually at Neverwinter when ZB was going through stuff. So you know he was a paladin of Lathander. And how much do you know about Lathander?
Would that be a roll?
Yeah, without your proficiency since you just got it. Okay, still 21. Yeah, Lathander is the goddess of rebirth, second chances, and the dawn. She is basically this rising sun, redemption, stuff like that. That's all under her banner.
One of these mornings before everybody gets up, just to make sure so nobody sees her and wonders what the fuck she's doing. Like when the sun's rising, she's gonna have like the first rays of light try to hit her palm.
It's so stupid, but so fitting. So do I feel it? Do I feel anything? And now you feel the warmth of the sun on your hand for a bit as the sun rises above the clouds and starts blasting off all the dew on the ship from overnight. But you don't really feel anything.
That was
In
a dumb
fact,
idea.
this brand doesn't seem to actually be communicating with anything. Not like the hammer has a connection with something, or even Rannick or Maman or even Parthian now again. The brand seems to be entirely on its own.
That was a dumb idea. Okay. Is that all the days?
Yeah. Basically, this brand is an isolated incident. There's connections. Well, Perry, I guess, figured out there's basically strands between all the gods' powers that connect them to a central point. But as you've been exploring this brand on your hand, you get the feeling that, well, more than a feeling, really, that this is not true for this brand. This is quite the opposite of that.
It's its own entity. There's no.
More like it's the last vestige of something.
Ew. Okay. I'm sorry. Did one of you say something? I thought pretty sure someone said target on my back. No, just me. Okay.
No, that was Perry.
You got a target on your back. Heads up.
Heads up.
Maybe they'll shoot you in the back this time.
I'm tired of it.
I guess it's a good thing she wears hand wraps.
And finally, on the 6th day, the boat docks itself at the port on the other side of the sea, and the captain's like, well, you ain't the worst guest I ever had on this ship, so thanks for that.
Yeah, no problem, man. It was a real delight.
Well, glad to be of help for you, and thanks for the gold, man.
Mm-hmm.
Man, speaking of gold, Perry, you're really in debt.
I would say that it went to good use.
Beat the shit out of him.
It went to good use. I would
One
say.
punch for every gold.
That's a lot of punches. I would
Flurry
say,
of blow counts as 10.
how about I pay you back by free stay at the Perry Inn and Suites.
Free stay.
Anytime you want.
You said there was lavender.
Mm-hmm.
The whole place is lavender now.
Lavender
So-
carpets.
What's the thing with lavender?
Just relaxing.
Oh, okay.
God, why does everybody assume there's something with lavender? I don't get it. It's just relaxing. Deal.
Cool.
At least for me. I don't know about their gold.
Yeah, you just solved 45 gold of your problems.
Well, that's some.
And I think you owed Parthian like 1,200 gold.
Oof.
Man. Oofa doofa.
It's gonna take a lot of dick sucking.
Yep. Perry's good for it.
Do you know the spell black tentacles?
He does, actually.
I know.
It's something, behind closed doors.
Lavender is just a code word, guys. It's okay.
I knew
It's a
it.
safe word. Lavender! Lavender!
It made sense.
Anyways, you guys get off the boat and the mon's like, are you guys done with your silly ass journey on foot and with a... yeah.
Yeah, my man. I think we're on our way.
No, he's asking if you want to do clouds now.
Oh yeah, sure.
Finally. Bunch of hooligans. And yeah, he starts doing his cloud dance, and instead of throwing leaves in the air, since you are on the edge of a lake or a sea, he starts throwing sand in the air.
Bucket sand. Bucket sand.
And yeah, a minute later, you guys poof into clouds. And I think Parthian rolled the crit on this investigation roll for this.
I did.
Bran, so he's the only one who knows where you're going.
Lead the way.
Lead the way.
Let's do it.
Do you know the way?
I know the way.
Oh no. Hey, they found their queen though.
Hey, Queen.
You guys see that?
No.
With the crown? You know that crown that's all the rage right now?
Oh.
Are you talking about Belzette?
No, they threw a crown on one of the things and turned it into the
What have you been looking at, Joe?
Hey guys, I got a lot of, actually I have a lot of Bowsette, fan art, if you guys want to.
Of course you do.
Um,
Do you know they have a Bowsette subreddit?
Dude, they have
Oh.
a subreddit for fucking everything.
some of it's not safe for work. I'm willing to share it. I mean, if you guys want to look into my portfolio.
Some of it.
Most of it. All of it, actually. Why lie?
Wait, what kind of Bowsette? Are we talking Dom Bowsette or like
All kind of Bowsette. Bowsette with a penis. Bowsette.
Oh God.
You know.
Let's try to keep this stream PG-13.
You know.
I'm
Wait, we're
sorry I
streaming?
brought up the word Bowsette.
I said
Yeah,
penis.
this is on you.
It's PG-13. It's medical.
I purposely
Yeah.
was trying not to say that.
You piqued his interest, Joe, and now it's over.
Hey.
It's the only thing he's going to think about the rest of the night.
Oh yeah.
Alrighty, and as you guys sail away towards a small little town off the edge of one of the major rivers that goes through the free cities. Parthian, you start recognizing the landscape and the shape of the rivers from the map on Natty's hand. And it's about this point when John would take over as DM, since this is his thing.
If I take over, we're probably gonna have to wait a week just because I'm exhausted.
Well, we have,
2 weeks.
yeah,
Okay. This might be a good place to stop. Stop then.
and Mike and Tyler are gone anyway, so.
Yeah.
Cool.
Like, Tyler's always gone, but I kind of feel bad going this far without Mike. Because he's here, like, every week.
We
Well,
did.
Tyler was here today.
Yeah, I saw that.
He was. It was interesting.
Did he say he's going to be here next week?
No, he's not coming to the LAN party.
Alright. Does he have to work, or...?
Yeah, I mean, he works at 6 a.m. in the morning.
Oh, yeah,
So
he does.
LAN party means people who are not in Iowa cannot join?
Right.
I mean,
you
if
can
we're
come on over.
online, you can play. Or you can come to the party if you want to come that far, shit.
Yeah, man, hey.
I think next week is actually fall break.
Let
Get
go.
Thursday and Friday off.
Come
There you go, man. We're doing it
mean,
on Saturday.
It's a long trip, so we're not going to make you do it, but if you want to come, you're welcome to.
I'm going to hold you to this, Joe. This is a promise. If you break it, I will be very upset.
He was pointing at his computer when he said that. You know that, right?
I might cry. A little bit.
Yeah, Adam talks with his hands a lot, and it's kind of annoying. Like, who fucking does that?
Like Hitler does?
Just like Hitler.
That's good to know.
Hitler was a good public speaker.
Yes, he
really
was. It's kind of scary.
Adam's not, so we don't have to worry about it.
He was the only kid that ever paid attention in that class, and look how far I went.
I mean, he's dead, so.
Exactly.
But Hitler did kill Hitler, so he's kind of a good guy.
You
But
think
he
about it.
also killed the guy that killed Hitler, so, I mean,
Hitler's true neutral.
Yeah.
Hitler did nothing wrong. Okay, we gotta stop
Trying to kill-
recording.
Yeah.